y'all, welcome to Game Day here at Heavy Cardboard. I'm your host, Edward.
John.
So, today it's a solo game, but there's two of us here. So we're going to tag team it, because we can.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, seriously, why not, right? I mean, yeah, I'm all for it. I'm excited about this.
I'm super excited, yeah.
In fact, you were part of the impetus for this. So I saw you had posted in Slack that you were like, oh, I really love the solo of this. And I was like, I guess it just came out because we streamed this when Vital was here, and then we did a real one during the campaign. And now that this is delivering, I haven't touched Inventions since. I did an amazing job teaching. You know how I know that? I taught myself how to play it again today. So that was cool. That was great. So John has the experience playing it solo. I feel pretty confident that we're going to be able to do this pretty well. So Inventions, designed by Vital Lacerda, published by Eagle-Gryphon Games. Eagle-Gryphon also provided us, well, no, not true. This is James's copy. You got your copy out there as well. I'm going to have a copy of this. But Eagle-Gryphon did sponsor the playthrough today, so big thanks to Randall and everybody over at Eagle for doing so. But that said, it's very similar to the multiplayer game, it seems. There obviously are a number of changes for running the solo bots, but that's why John's here. He's going to help us run the solo bots. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm legit stoked.
Yep.
So how this is going to work today. I'm not going to teach the multiplayer game because honestly, I already did that and I thought that worked pretty well. So what I am going to do is give a very, very brief overview of what it is we're going to be trying to do big picture wise. Then we're going to talk about the setup for the solo game. We're going to set up Kronos, which is one of the two bots. Then we'll do our setup, and then Hephaestus will do their setup, and then we will rock and roll from there. So you ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do this. Yep. All right, here we go. All right. Welcome to Inventions, y'all. What is it you're looking at? So the main board, obviously here, victory point track. I'm sorry, invention point track around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. They're victory points. I'm not going to call them invention points because they're victory points. We have an era track up here, which, as I said during the multiplayer, this game effectively takes place over 4 eras. Eras 2, 3, 4, and 5. Era 1 is pregame. Era 6 is final scoring. So it's 4 eras where we're going to be taking actions. We have the map out here. We have the main actions out here. We have milestones there. We have the solo bots, both of them. Their board is here. Our board is here. And then we have other stuff. So what is it we're trying to do? Score victory points. But we do that predominantly by this right here, by getting progress tiles and wealth tiles, which are going to score us points. There are a number of other ways that we're going to score a little bit of points here or there, but getting those tiles. How do we get these tiles? Well, the game really takes place between these 3 actions out here. This action here, presenting an idea. It's all about inventions, right? So you present an idea for an invention, do the actions. Then, later on, invent an idea. Then, after that, sharing the invention with the world. So, present, invent, share. In between this one and this one, it is possible maybe for someone to come along and innovate. So those are the core actions, those 3 with maybe a little bit of the innovation as well. There are 6 other actions that we're going to be able to take throughout the game, but ultimately we have these idea cards that start here, end up over here, maybe, and then come out here. Then eventually we'll flip over to become inventions, and then eventually we'll then come into our tableau to be able to take more actions. That's kind of the flow of everything. Everything else that takes place in this game is all centered around that core concept. So with that said, let's just get into it. Now, I'm not going to teach the solo game from okay, we're going to sit here for 45 minutes to an hour like I did for the multiplayer. I don't do solos that way. How it's going to go, we will step through the setup for everything so that it's clear for everybody at home. But after that, John's basically going to run the bots and walk us through and step through how the bots work. And then we collectively, and by we I mean John, myself, and y'all, are going to try and do well against the bots by playing our regular game. Mm-hmm. So that's how this is going to go. That said, here we go for the setup. All right. So a little overview here. In the solo game, you will face off against two bots, Kronos and Hephaestus. Kronos will play a similar role as he does in a two-player game, while Hephaestus will have his own set of rules that involve using action cards. Your objective as the player is to outscore both bots combined. You can also work towards completing accolades, which will grant you points and a title. Kronos and Hephaestus do not use player boards or place tiles, disregard influence, and treat all citizens as scholars. Both bots add their scores to determine the winner. All right, so here we go. Set up the game as you would for a three-player game. We've already done that. Then, for Kronos. Kronos, obviously, as y'all can see, Kronos is going to be the blue player there. So Kronos says, choose a color for Kronos and create a supply of their citizens, influence tokens, and a season pillar. Okay, done. Kronos does not use pillars to perform actions, always performs one of the 4 core actions, as I mentioned earlier. And he does not take any chain actions. He does not use a player board, aspiration tiles, influence, or score markers. Kronos does not start with nor hold any cards. Just takes them as needed from the display. So, we start now. Place 1 citizen on the private milestone matching the chosen color for Kronos. All right, so we add a citizen.
Put yours out too. Cotton.
Hasn't told us to yet. No! So then, place Kronos' influence tokens face down above the arrow track. So if you take a look up top on the arrow track up there where John's pointing. So we already have those. Those are in between each pair of arrows except for 5 and 6. The symbols on the influence tokens don't matter, and they should have 1 influence token remaining, which if you take a look over here, they do. So all right, good to go there. Kronos takes a starting idea to match his milestone and replaces the idea card in the lowest number region with an idea card matching the same specialty. All right, that was a lot. Let's start through that. Kronos takes his starting idea. All right, so copper smelting. So it's going to be the one up there in the top corner. Okay, good. Replaces the idea card in the lowest numbered region with an idea card matching the same specialty. So we start in region number 1, right? Region number 1, that is not a, I got it. Technology. Yeah, there you go, a technology one. Yeah. So then we go to 2. 2 is a technology. So he's going to replace that one. That one is there. That will come in there. Return the replaced idea to the game box. Kronos doesn't receive the benefits for presenting an idea. Okay, so copper smelting, boom, done. The lowest number, 1, 2. Okay. Then, after presenting his idea, place the required 1 or 2 citizens. So if we take a look at the bottom regions, there is 1 citizen there. So we're going to place 1 citizen on the left of the idea, or the bottom, as it were. So there. Okay, done. Then put his season pillar and 1 citizen in that region on the map, and they don't receive anything for their specialist tile. So we need season tile, sir, and 1. So follow the rope. That goes up. Boom, done. There. Place the remaining influence token face down in the leftmost or the highest value space below the card. So again, normally these would go there, but they're face down, so it actually goes there. And he doesn't take any actions on the influence token. Done. Kronos is set up. All right. Now, you, as the players, get to perform our Stone Age setup. All right, and I'll have you run through Hephaestus
Okay.
when we get to that.
Yep.
All right. So we have already done all the regular setup stuff that we need, but now we need to go through our Stone Age setup. So in reverse turn order, there's just one of us, so we'll go ahead and start this. Choose a region with an idea card. All right, so collectively we need to decide this now. In other words, the ones that we cannot choose are Region 3, nor can we choose Region 4. Why? Because there's no idea card. Now, one thing that I will say is maybe we already randomly chose these, and legitimate, they were random. These are our in-game scoring card. We're going to be able to score at max 2 of these. And so in a perfect world, 10 and 10, because that is more than 16. But just in case not, if we take a look, this one requires the influence token in regions 2, 3, 5, and 7. This one requires citizens in 1, 2, 3, and 5. 3 and 5 have, I would argue 2, 3, and 5 all have overlap on that. So 2, 3, and 5. So if we take a look at the map itself, he's already in 2. So I'm thinking we probably don't do 2. So my guess is 3 or 5. Well, 3 doesn't have an idea card. 3's right out. So you know what that leaves? 5. How do you feel about that? What do you think?
I feel decent about it because then we can invent.
Right. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of reasons to want to do that. All right, so we're going to choose Region 5. Depending on the region, go ahead and place 1 or 2 of your specialists that match there on the specialist tile to the left of it. Okay, so if you take a look up there, there is 1 specialist that we're going to need. And what color is it? It is that seafoam green color.
Economy, so you need a trader.
So there we go.
Yep.
That will go out there. Done. So yes, this is economy. That is a trader. This is culture. Those are artisans. This is technology. Those are thinkers. All right. So now gain the benefit depicted on the specialist tile. So the specialist tile, you'll see, go ahead and point up there. That says, hey, we get to invent. So we gain the benefit of doing that. So before we even start the game, we're actually starting the game in a sense. So we get to invent. Invent here. So if you take a look actually here, the tile or the player aid right there, we'll flip that over. And here we go. So inventing. The very first thing here is, so you'll notice that these icons listed here on the left-hand side, we have to do these in order, or else things will, this is where you make mistakes if you don't. So here we go. Invent. Check the milestone precondition. Have we met the precondition? So if we take a look up there at the top region, where John is pointing, and that says
Control of fire.
Control of fire. Well, all of these are common knowledge. So everybody in the game has control of fire. So hey, we have met the precondition. Awesome. Good to go on that. So then we go into the rest of it here. So step number 2 is gain an aspiration tile set to the technology. All right. Now, to save time, and so we're not bogging things down, we're going to go ahead and take one of our aspiration tiles, set it to that side, and then we come over here to our player board. That is going to go right there so that we remember, hey, we need to take a tech tile there.
And as far as checking milestones, this is a good example because we could go here to try and invent, but the precondition is copper smelting, which we don't have access to.
Good call.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. So the next step 3 is send a specialist matching the idea card. Others may be needed to be exhausted. Okay, what does that mean? So coming over here, if you take a look at that card again, you'll see that we have to send 1, and it has to come from that seafoam area, or if you will, trader. We have no traders. So what do we do in that case? We do have scholars. scholars are wild. So that technically is going to become a trader. So that is going to come on over there. That will go over. And hey, we have done so. Now, some of these, none of those up there, but if you look down here, right there, you'll see that there are additional ones that are required. One more has to be exhausted, so you would have to place one there and exhaust one. But thankfully, we don't have to do that. All right, so then finally flip the card. So you see that John already did it. Hey, we have invented fermentation. I mean, what better way to start the game?
Yeah.
The game hasn't even started, and we figured out, hey, alcohol, baby. All right. So, getting back to this, we are still in Stone Age. We are in the setup. We just gained the benefit depicted on the specialist tile. So again, we just did that. Mm-hmm. Step 4 is place your +1 influence marker there on the leftmost influence space, but you don't gain the victory points that you covered on that. Then place 1 citizen from your supply into that region on the map. Ugh. Not even close. There we go. Once everyone has done this, discard all idea cards with no specialist on their specialist tile. We're going to pause on that because Hephaestus still needs setup because, again, solo game. So with that said, John, take it away.
Okay. And we do need to put a...
it still didn't tell us.
It was part
it's
of
part
the
of setup.
initial, yeah.
So you know what? I was wrong.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
sorry. There we go.
All right. Yeah, so now the player, perform your Stone Age setup round, which we did. So now for Hephaestus. Choose a color for Hephaestus.
Should have chosen orange. My bad, but we chose purple.
Yep.
And by we, I mean I did. So my bad.
Give Hephaestus the solo player board, all the citizens, the turn order marker, the epoch and season pillars, which we have, the era marker, influence tokens, and chain tokens. And then the area left of their board is for inventions from Kronos and Hephaestus that they take during the gameplay. Right? Use the dedicated spaces on the board to keep Kronos and Hephaestus's progress and wealth tiles.
So a moment, that'll be right here. So this is for Kronos, this part of the board there, and then this is for Hephaestus, his part of the board. So clearly Hephaestus gets the lion's share.
Right.
So progress tiles will go here, and then wealth tiles will go there. Important note, these are allowed to be the same as those.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Keep one of the chain action tokens on the board.
Okay, done.
Their board, and place the other 2 between eras 2 and 3.
Okay, there.
And 4 and 5.
Done. Okay.
Place 1 citizen on the private milestone matching the color you chose for Hephaestus.
Okay, so now we take 1 from purple
Yep.
and goes into agriculture.
Hephaestus takes his starting idea, matching its milestone, and replaces the idea in the next available region after the Kronos idea. So, agriculture.
Okay.
So I'll read it again. So Hephaestus takes his starting idea, matching its milestone, which is agriculture.
Yep.
And replaces the idea in the it's irrigation, and replaces the idea in the next available region after the Kronos idea. Yep. So which is down there. Return the discarded idea to the game box.
So it can't. Well, the question I have then for this is: do we skip 3, skip 4, can't do 5, go to 6? That's the question. Read that again.
Replaces the idea in the next available region after the Kronos idea. So replaces the idea.
So I would say that it goes into 6.
Here.
Because can't go into 3, can't go into 4. We have 5, goes into 6.
Yeah, makes sense.
That goes away.
Okay.
And by the way, hold on. Plumbing. Somebody said B should not be there. Oh, these should be A's. Grab wheel.
Yep.
There we go. All good. Yep. Thanks for the catch. We've been here since 10 a.m. doing stuff. So thanks, Sergey. Appreciate it. All right, go ahead.
After presenting his idea, place the required 1 or 2 citizens to the left of the idea.
So that here for top regions, That is going to require 2. So he will grab 2. Keep going.
Put Hephaestus and 1 citizen in that region on the map.
Hephaestus.
Yep.
And that. Okay.
And finally, place one of his influence tokens in the leftmost highest value space here. Yep, and face down. And then randomly place 2 Era 1 Inventions, which we did next to Hephaestus' player board.
That's these.
Yep. And then shuffle the Hephaestus action deck and place it on the leftmost space of his player board.
Okay.
And then we set the starting turn order as follows: Kronos, us, Hephaestus.
Okay.
Yep.
That's it for setup, right?
Yep.
So now, anything that doesn't have, we get rid of, correct?
Yeah, so at the end of the Stone Age there, it says...
Let me get back to that.
Yep.
Once everyone has done this, discard all idea cards with no specialists on their specialist tile. There's not one there. There's not one there. Nothing, and there is on those. So those out of the game.
No, we had this right. That's what I thought. Because we replaced it because of... It was part of Kronos setup.
Right.
Yeah, no, this was right.
Oh, no, that should be... Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you are totally right. Right there, Plummy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, yep. That's how it was. And then
That's how... No, you were right. Yep. Thanks, both of you. Both John and Mr. Wumpus. So, okay, cool. All right, we are set up, yeah?
Yep.
All right, well, take it away.
Yep, so now we're gonna place our epoch pillars. So we're gonna take the rest of our Stone Age turn, essentially. Yep. It's not gonna say it in there, but yeah.
Keep going, yeah. Okay, so I guess... So now actually take our turn, but Kronos goes first, yeah?
Right. Yep. So Kronos, his turns are here.
All right, so give me a second.
Yep.
Here we go.
So he's gonna move to the next region.
Okay, in chronological order, right?
Yeah. So 2 to 3.
Okay.
And he's gonna try and do the first.
The 4 main actions.
Yeah, the 4 main actions.
So he'll try and present an idea if there isn't one.
Mm-hmm.
If there is one, he will try and invent it. If it's already been invented, he will share it. If it's already been shared, then
He'll
innovate.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep,
In that order, that's all he's trying to do.
Yep.
So if we come over here, bottom region, you'll take a look here.
Mm-hmm.
There is no idea there. So therefore, he's going to try, or not try, he's going to invent.
Yep.
So...
Yep, so he's going to invent the rightmost from the idea display.
Okay, so
He's
steal.
going to present.
Present the idea,
Yep.
right. Okay, so hold on. That will go here. So the rightmost.
Mm-hmm.
So a moment. Here, we'll walk through it. So it is these steps right here.
Yep.
And to walk you guys through it, play an idea card. So he doesn't have a hand of cards. Mm-hmm. He just plays from the tableau. It's always the rightmost.
The rightmost, yeah.
All right, so play an idea card. All right, so boom, that comes out there.
He's going to put a citizen matching the number.
So, hold on. Specialist matching the idea card and gain the benefits. That's for us. Mm-hmm. He doesn't gain the benefits.
Yep.
So there, he will go ahead. It only requires one of them, as you can see right there. So that will go there. Done. And take a new idea card from the display. Again, he doesn't have a hand of cards, so he's not going to do that. Instead, these will just slide over.
Correct, yep.
And there we go. There's the display.
Yep.
Boom, done. Kronos.
Yep. So now it's our turn to take our epoch, to place our epoch pillar. But before you do that, remember, if you look at our turn order, we're going to activate chain tokens or prepare chain tokens. Yeah.
All right. So if you take a look here, these are the 4 steps for a player's turn. You're always going to do 1. 2 is the meat of the game. You're always going to do 2. If you get any aspiration tokens, you will place them, which, remember, we already got one, so technically we should have already grabbed one. So before we start our turn, we'll do that. So replace it with 1. And then at some points through the game, the tiles that are down here, we will actually place out there on our board here. So must do 1, that must do 2, may do 3, may do 4. All right, so first off, getting chains. So if we take a look, we have the influence track out here. The influence track, based on where you are. If you're below this line, don't be there, first off. But if you are, you get 0 chain tokens. 1, 2, and 3, respectively. So we get 1. What does that mean? Our chain tokens, we set that over. That's now an active chain token for us. Now, before we go any further, let's figure out which tile we want. So looking at technology tile, those are those tiles up there in the corner. If you have thoughts, please feel free. If you take a tile at the end of your turn, you can take the other action on the same tile. So it basically gives you flexibility, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it gives you an extra chain action. You can only use it once, though, and it costs an influence to do so. When you use it.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have a strong opinion on any of those?
This early in the game, the only one that's slightly different is where you can break the rule, the golden rule, to put your pillar in another form.
Yeah.
I don't know
where,
that
that's... Honestly, I'm leaning towards invent and present.
Yeah. That
because I mean it's early in the game, it makes sense. We're going to be doing that. I figure that makes sense.
Yeah.
So if so, that's going to be tile number 2.
Number 2. Yeah.
And again, we should have technically done that, but that's why these reminder tiles are so good.
Right.
So come over here. You take a look. Hey, we have a tile. Oh, hey, forgot to grab that. Okay, no big deal. And now that will stay there until we do step 4. We're not going to do that until later because it's going to cost us influence, and that is a future us problem, not or goal, but not for us. Yep. So now we're going to take one of the 10 actions that's out there, and here's where we talk about it. So, okay, we've already invented. We could share the idea if we want. We cannot innovate because you cannot innovate your own invention. It takes a separate set of eyes. We could invent if we had agriculture. We do not, so we cannot invent. No.
We can present some ideas.
Right. We have... No, we cannot. So steel, we cannot. We can present ideas. We can't invent. We can share the one that we have or any of these actions. We haven't talked about them. Recalling a specialist, basically bringing them back from off the board. Probably not something we're going to do right now. This is gaining influence. I mean...
Well, no, we can't do that yet.
You're right. We don't have enough. We need at least 2.
And there's already one there.
Yeah. So cannot do that. Correct. Travel, moving our guy.
Yeah, we do have a chain token, so we could travel to set ourselves up for a majority later to get influence somewhere. Yeah.
Is there? To be clear, we are to be able to travel, which would give us a present as an option and a sage. Yep. So I think that's viable.
Yeah. The only concern with going here is we're going to block ourselves from Eureka, which gets us to the next era. So which is kind of important.
It is,
especially to get some of these.
And exactly what he said. Eureka gets new tiles, new technologies available for us, or milestones. Thank you. Yeah. So that also. I mean, I could make a case for either of those. Yep. This is sending a diplomat, sending it onto one of the tiles that we are not on, so that we discover that technology, so that we can invent, say, copper smelting, etc. So that's an option. Recalling a diplomat basically takes citizens, diplomats back from the board back onto our main board, and we activate whatever is the action that's on that tile. So honestly, I think it's one of those 2 or that.
Right. And we do have a Eureka chain action here. So
there is that. So we started with these. These are random as part of setup.
Yeah, which we can do when we call specialists. So if we want a Eureka before the era is over, we do have the option to do that. If we
Which then, if we want to travel, that's an option.
Yeah.
So, because that is any inventions that you have is that chain action. So coming on over here, we have that one and that one for that icon.
And
all right?
the benefit, we should always try and get aspiration tiles every turn because we want to fill that bottom row up, so we're not spending influence. So if we do this, we will get an aspiration tile set to culture. So
Also,
that's
fair.
definitely important.
So doing this and then relying on being able to do this via there.
Yeah.
But the problem is we recall that.
That's a
Or hear me out. The other option, I would say, is let me think. Let me get this right. Oh no, because that's maybe we.
I'm going to add a decision space.
Sure,
If
go
we
ahead.
travel here,
Right.
chain it, get the sage, we're going to be able to present an idea.
Right.
When we present an idea, we also get another action where we present it. So maybe we want a new scholar, 3 victory points, present again if we have the people for it. So, I mean, it might be worth getting another scholar out.
I think so because we're limited right now to one, but we can always move that over if we need. I like the idea of moving. I think I like the idea of moving.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get a sage out of it. So
yeah, we definitely, obviously, we want to move before we do this because once we do this, we don't have anybody on the board. So yeah, I think, yeah,
sure. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move. So if we come over here onto, oh, I forgot about the cameras. I apologize, y'all.
Hi.
Hi, we're back. All right, so we're moving. Travel. Travel is right here in the middle. First off, gain an aspiration tile, set to culture. Boom. Okay, done. That goes right there. Okay, then move 1 citizen to an adjacent map region. Well, we've already kind of covered this. Sir, go for it.
Oh, yep. So we're gonna go here.
There we go. Okay. And then, if a sage is there, it is. And to be clear, the sages are these guys right there. You may take it. Either do the knowledge tile chain action or flip all the knowledge tile and score points. So Concordia-esque. All right. So we do have a chain, but once we do it, we're going to flip that over. And then if a bunch of these are out here flip, we might instead, if there's a sage there, we then use the chain to score all the points and they flip back over. That's how those actually work. But we have a chain.
Yep.
As
So
we've
put it
established,
out. Yep.
we will put that on that.
Yep. So we're gonna.
We take the sage, put the sage over here onto our player board, and that is going to become a scholar at the end of the round. So there's that. Yeah.
At the end of the era. So a couple rounds first. Yeah.
And so then we get to present an idea. Presenting an idea again is this action right here, which we've already covered. But one more time. And once we've done this a few times now, we're going to stop referencing back to this so we can pick up the pace a little.
Yep.
Presenting an idea. Play an idea card, then send specialist onto the idea card to gain the benefit, and then take a new idea card from the display. All right. What idea cards can we do? We have 2 of them currently that are available. It's the one that we chose earlier. We have Origin of Language. Origin of Language is common, and Cotton is the other one that we have there. So, presents an idea, and this allows us to share it. I like the idea of doing Cotton. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. The only problem. No, we can't do cotton. Well, it depends on where we go, because cotton's in economy.
Right. So we can only go where there's one.
We'll have to use our specialist.
There is that.
So we couldn't do that.
We couldn't do that. That's the only.
We could.
Whereas if we did musical notation, we could, because that would be white. White is an artisan, so it'd be that one and that one, which would go there, which then gives us another scholar, which is kind of the point of what we're trying to do, right?
Yeah. And eventually Kronos and Hephaestus are going to be making their way. So we could predict their movement to know when stuff's going to happen.
Right.
So he's going to go, Kronos is going to go here next. So if we were to present here,
he would invent it.
Yeah.
So the question is, do we want origin of language, or I'm sorry, musical notation, because that then allows us to present another idea. Plus, it is a I'm trying to think of the right words here. It is, we actually have 2 white already, so I don't know that we need it. I don't know that we need to invent it. What do you think?
I mean, it'll give us major discounts on culture tiles.
I mean, basically our culture tiles, so meaning the white ones that we get from doing, say, traveling, which is the one we just got, effectively is going to be free or super discounted.
Well, the problem with Silk, though, is if we go here, we have to present an idea, and we won't have enough for musical notation anyway.
That's a good point.
I think we just do musical notation here.
I'm good with that. Yeah. So we're going to present that there. Mm-hmm. It requires us to place 2 there. They must be white. White being artisans. So that is 1. We don't have another. It'll be the wild. Boom, done. Then we get another one from the supply. That bad boy will go right there. Mm-hmm. We have now presented the idea, except we now have to choose one from there. So, thoughts on this?
So, let's see. Copper smelting is not ours. Original language is common knowledge. Sailing, we could Eureka and get sailing. And then control of fire, obviously. But so we want to avoid this because we have a bunch of these already.
I think so.
Sailing, if we don't Eureka, it's here. So Kronos is going to get it, probably. If we don't Eureka and get it before he does by the end of the era.
Well, we're okay. Yeah. So hold on. The Eureka was this. Mm-hmm. So our next turn, we're going to have another chain. So if we were to recall that one there, and then we would be able to Eureka and take the sailing. So I think we can get the sailing.
Yep. And when we Eureka, it would allow, I know I'm way ahead here, but if we took this, we'd be able to put somebody back out. So.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't think that's too far ahead. Yeah. I like the idea, and it gets us into the. I like it. It gets us into the 3s. Yeah. The other option, I would argue, is glass, because control the fire we already have. The only downside here is it requires an extra. Yeah.
Sailing looks citizen. Good. Yeah, who doesn't like sailing?
I mean, seriously, right? I mean, maybe not today, given the weather outside. Right, as nice as it was yesterday, it is the polar opposite of that today. Yeah. So we have chosen a lighthouse. That will slide. And boom, done. All right. So that is our action. So again, we've done one. Yep. We just took our main action. Then, hey, we have to exchange tiles because we do have a culture tile, and we're not going to place one. So before they're not in a rush. They're pretty patient guys.
Yeah.
They're gods. It's what they do. We need a culture tile. So thoughts on culture tile?
Yeah, culture tiles are.
They're always active, right?
Yeah.
So here, I'll briefly go over them. Military. When you gain influence, you automatically have a majority.
Which is good because we don't have a lot of
which is
people
for this,
on the board. Yeah.
Which is going to allow us to do that. That's kind of nice. However, you still have to have the minimum. The minimum, what that's talking about, is over here on a board to be able to place these for gaining influence. You need 2 to 5, so there's that. The second one is immigration. Whenever you recall specialist, which is the action we're about to take, you can call any number of specialists home from any number. Normally, you can only take any number from 1, but you can take. That feels like a later.
Later, yeah.
Navigation. When you travel, your dude just teleport anywhere you want,
which is good.
That doesn't suck.
You have sailing, so.
When you gain influence, you have a discount of 1 citizen. So whenever you take that action, so remember I just said that's 2 to 5. That's now 1 to 4.
Right. Yep.
Roads, when you travel, you can move up to 2 citizens or the same citizen twice, and you can take the sage from only the second destination.
Yeah,
now.
so roads, I think, is top tier.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I would argue roads, navigation, but roads allow you to move 2.
Exactly.
Even though you can't teleport, it's pretty close. So.
And for endgame goals, when we're trying to get people around the board, moving 2 at once is more efficient.
Doesn't suck. That's true. Advanced construction, when you build progress, you can build a number of your progress tiles equal to your era. Normally, whenever you build these tiles, it's your era minus 1, but I don't feel like that's terribly important right now. In politics, when you advance your era marker, you can instead apply the effect of any of the spaces in this era or previous eras, but you just can't choose turn order in that regard. I'm fine. Take roads. 5. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Some more flexibility.
I'm down for it. All right, so we got those.
Well, now we can decide if we want to put any out. My argument would be not yet, unless we want to spend 2
we want to put any. Oh no.
We can put them both out.
It's too early. Yeah.
Well, actually, we don't have it anyway.
Yeah. So here, what we're talking about is if we choose to do step 4, we're allowed to place minus whatever era we're in, aren't we?
We're in era. Well, we are in era 2. Like we.
Right. Oh yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. The era that you're in minus 1. So minus 1 tile. So that means we could place 1 tile. And by the way, I will go ahead. Give me 1 second. There we go. We're in era 2, so we could place 1 of the 2 tiles. In addition to that, as a one-time cost when you do that, or each time you do this, not per tile, but you would have to pay whatever the highest number in influence is 2. We have 1. We elect not to do that. So that is our turn. It is now Hephaestus' turn.
Yep.
And if you walk us through it, but also walk us through doing it over here.
Yep. So the first thing he's going to do is draw the top card of his deck.
All right. We shuffled those.
Yep.
And we will flip that over, and boom, there we go.
Yep, so in era 1, Hephaestus just takes the top card and places it on the leftmost space, which we're doing, and then sends it to the bottom of the deck before we start the next era. So,
right.
All right, so place one of Hephaestus's season pillars or move his epoch pillar. So this is epoch.
Right, so it's going to be that one.
Yep, in the forum action space matching the first, second, or third action on his card. So,
all right, so the first action is present. It is available. It is possible. He doesn't have any other markers there. Even if we had done that, he still, remember, you can go to the same spot.
Yep.
Would have been cool because then we would have gotten an influence, but I digress.
Yep.
So he does, so flip the card, move his epoch or pillar, then move Hephaestus
Yep.
To where...
Yep, it's going to tell us here.
Yep, go for it.
Yep, so present an idea. Move Hephaestus to the next region in ascending order that doesn't have an idea card.
So, from 6 to 7.
Yep.
Done.
Take the rightmost idea from the idea display and place it in the region.
Coins.
Next, place to require 1 or 2 of his citizens on the specialist tile. So it's identical to Kronos.
Yeah, so 2. Okay.
And that's it. He doesn't receive the benefit from the specialist tile.
This goes to the bottom of his deck.
Correct, yep.
And that is because it's era 1.
Yep. And then we can replenish the idea display.
Thank you.
And then that's it. That's era 1, Stone Age actions.
All right. So now, up to the era track. Go for it.
Yep. So we're going to do an era change.
Oh, I guess. Yeah. Actually.
But for era 1, for Kronos is different than the others. So for era 1, we're just doing this stuff here.
Okay.
So change,
and he's going to walk us through it.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're going to put influence because so this is what we're doing. We're moving Kronos to the next era. So he's going to go here.
Okay.
Which is crossing the next Kronos influence token.
Yep.
So as it says on there, we find where his season pillar is.
His season. By the way, so we haven't placed that. We were supposed to.
Yeah,
we did.
Good.
I'm
That's
sorry.
him. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I was going to leave this up to y'all. Which do you prefer? Do you want his pillar out here, or do you want Kronos himself out there? Yes, it's supposed to be a little follower, whatever. It's bigger. It's easier to see. So which one of those do you guys like better? So that's what it looks like out there. That's what it looks like zoomed out there. So you all decide, but nonetheless, we'll put them both out there for now. Go ahead.
Yep. So then we're going to, the one that we just took off the arrow track here, we're going to put in his region, with the leftmost. Yep. Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he's going to score the highest.
The highest value on that. So if you take a look, highest value, it's going to be 5.
Yep.
There we go.
And they share a score tracker. And
Yeah,
in this case,
so
we're using.
If Kronos scores, Hephaestus scores. If Hephaestus scores, Hephaestus scores.
Correct.
So there we go.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right.
Yeah, so we didn't have to adjust influence because we're in this first area here.
Oh,
if we
yeah,
were,
hold on. Let's get back up there. Go ahead. Go.
Yeah, so we would normally change turn order, check turn order, which nothing changed here because no one moved to the next era, and plus or minus influence. So on the influence track here, you can see where you would be plus or minus.
Which, again, it's Age of Steam, right? There's upkeep.
Income reduction.
Yeah. So
unless you're below this line, in this case, you'd get +1 influence.
Which is not Age of Steam.
Not Age of Steam, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Somebody said stand him up and balance the man on the pillar. Yeah, no, that's not. But yeah, so pick one. Seriously, y'all. Help us out. All right, so now Kronos takes their turn.
Yep, Kronos takes their turn. So depending on who, I'll just move them both, I guess.
Yeah, for now until they decide.
Yep.
So here we go. Move to the next area.
Yep, so he's going to move. He's going from 3 to 4.
Okay. And
yep, there's no idea here. So he's going to present an idea.
Not even close.
The rightmost idea.
I'm just saving us a little time here since we can tag team it. All right. He needs one. Catch.
Okay. He's going to go here. And that will be Kronos' turn.
All right. Done. Our turn.
Our turn.
All right.
So chain actions.
We need to. So that comes home.
Yep.
So here we are still there. One chain action.
We owe ourselves the sage because we got that during the Stone Age. Yeah.
At the end of an epoch is when that happens, not the end of it. At the end of an era.
And we got that on the first
epoch era. Same.
Yeah.
There, and then this will actually go back out.
Because we changed eras. So.
Correct. So technically, yeah, that's it. All right, cool. Okay. So with that said, now we're placing one of our season pillars. Now the season pillars. So we're going to place a season pillar, move our epoch marker.
Yep.
So here, so again, because here, so Kronos is on the first one, which is place a season pillar. Then he's going to advance to place a season pillar. And then that last one that's half covered there is the epoch. Move your epoch marker.
Correct.
There. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, sages don't convert after era 1. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Apologies. So, in fact,
it makes sense because the era changed.
Oh, no, it in fact doesn't. So if you take a look at the player board, I'm going to. This says at the end of an epoch or an era, right there, you see that icon that I'm showing here. Y'all probably don't, so hold on. Let's do that a little clearer. There you go. See that hourglass icon there? So now, if we go up to the era track, up there, where that icon looks a whole lot like the one we just saw, so that one happens. So if you come up here, move your hand real quick, you'll notice that that icon is not there, but it is over there for that. So, our bad. So that one comes back. We don't get that yet. Okay, done. So now, as I was saying, season markers. So what we cannot choose is either this whole forum, so this action space and this action space is blocked off from us. So we talked about this. I don't think we need to belabor it too much.
Yeah.
We want to do Eureka.
Right.
However, A, we cannot. But you never want to select the action that you want to do. You want to chain to it.
Try and get to it. Yeah.
We have one chain action. So we want to do one thing, and then we want to have a Eureka. So how can we do that? Oh, I don't know. That, which is recalling specialist.
Yeah, cool.
It's technically called it's recalling specialist, though. Okay? So, yeah. That said, what do you think? You down for that?
Yeah, I mean,
okay, no, all of a sudden, I heard that.
Well, I want to do it before the end of the era, essentially. That way we get access to sailing. So we don't necessarily have to do it now. We could see if there's some other things that we want to do.
Okay, so walk us through. Let's bounce some ideas. That's what we're doing here.
It's attractive because we'd get an aspiration tile.
There is that.
We want to start to fill
Always be getting aspiration tiles.
Yeah.
Always be getting aspiration. A, B, whatever.
A, B,
Anyway,
B.
yeah, right, yeah.
And if we go up here, we end up giving him points. So we don't necessarily want to do that because he doesn't get influence; he gets points. Instead.
Right, 2 points.
2 points.
If we go where they are,
yeah,
we get an influence if they go, and that includes season pillars as well.
Yeah, because
right.
the 2-player rules.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're locking this one down, which means that and that are not options. We want to use our link. In a perfect world, always be linking if you can, I would argue. Innovate. Can we innovate? No, because the only thing that's been invented was invented by us, so we cannot innovate, so we can't link that way.
Yeah. And
There's no, we can't present because they're all full. We could invent something theoretically.
Yeah, we can invent irrigation because this idea is going to get presented eventually, which will put some more of our people out here.
True. So, do we want to present fermentation, or do we want to invent writing? Because it only takes one. We have the scholar. It's an option.
Yeah.
We could also invent musical notation, which again, it's getting guys out there. Then we can recall them, whatever, move them around, the whole 9 yards.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it would be good. Musical notation is a good idea. Eventually, Kronos will get down there and innovate it because he won't be able to present it.
But the problem with that is Kronos is on 4. 5, 6, 7, 1.
Right.
Well, the good news is he's going to present that.
Oh, he won't because he doesn't have...
You're right. He can't.
He doesn't have his people there,
So he will innovate it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's several good options.
So what do you think?
Yeah, why don't we invent writing then?
So if we invent writing, we're not going to be able to invent musical notation unless we get another...
The problem with just inventing those, I don't like to waste a chain token. So
I agree. That's why, again...
Yeah. So let's just go with our gut then.
All right. So we will recall a specialist. So flip that back over. So all the steps that are listed right there, there's just 3 of them. So calling... Oh, wrong one. Sorry. There we go. Calling a specialist. So gain an aspiration tile for economy. So we got 1 of each now on the board. Bring 1 or more citizens home from a single map region. Well, obviously we can only do that there. Now, what is he? So if we take a look out here, he's in this region here. It is connected via rope to a technology idea. So therefore, that is going to become, that dude is a thinker. Regardless, the game has no memory. Regardless of what he was, he's now a thinker.
Yep, that's the knowledge he gained, essentially.
Right.
So.
Then, may perform a chain action from any invention to the left of your board. So again, that icon. So again, circling around. There, we're going to have a
Eureka.
Thank you. So, important note, not if, but when we have multiple chain actions, we cannot use that one again because it's been used this turn, all right? So, getting back to this now, the Eureka is that. Now, we're allowed to do this because we're not actually physically putting one of our pillars out there, and the Eureka is right down here. Move your private milestone to the public display. Okay.
So these are going to shift down. So transportation's going to go.
And this is now known by everybody on the planet. We're just going to go ahead and move these off camera now. So that will live right there. Done.
And I think we wanted sailing. That's the reason we took lighthouse.
Yep.
Right. So we're going to add one from the Eureka display.
So here we go. Take a new milestone, place a new citizen on it as a diplomat. So that comes from there. And, sir?
Yep.
Advance your era token and get the depicted benefit.
So we have some options. So we could take an influence.
I mean, here's the thing on taking the influence. If we were crossing that threshold, I would say yes. The other reason that it's something to consider, the answer is no. But getting here would then allow us to then be able to potentially put that out. But I don't like the idea of spending the influence. So no.
We could innovate.
But we can't because they have not invented anything yet.
Except for this, which we're
not allowed
to.
Okay.
Yeah. We could get first player turn order, which
doesn't feel terribly important right now.
I'm not good enough to guess why that would be good yet. Because Kronos is going to be first most of the time.
Right.
Or we could just add a new citizen out to the board, which I think is what we were talking about.
I agree with that idea. All right. Oh, we're playing middle, by the way, Shelley. So yeah. All right. So where do we place them?
Well, so we have influence in region 5, right? And what are our other ones? 2, 5.
Influence is 2, 3, 5, and 7. But I just don't think
These are going to come out eventually. We could get 3 out here.
I mean, realistically, to me, realistically, and again, this is a future us thing, is using that to move to then be able to chain to get a sage. I don't necessarily think that we want to put it where the action is, but adjacent to whatever the link action that we do want to do is, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I
mean, we're going to want to present relatively soon, I think. Also, I would argue that these are the 2 core things that I think we're probably going to want to do sooner rather than later.
Yeah. So if we put them here, well, we could get 3 out here eventually, and we have roads, so we can kind of spread them out.
Right.
Yeah.
Are we putting it there so that we can do that, or are you talking putting it there?
Well, either way, actually. Yeah.
I mean, this way it allows us to be able to move to those.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Good? All right, we're done. That's it.
So now let's pick an economy tile.
All right. Yep. We've now gone through all of them, so we don't need to keep going through these. All right, so the progress tile for the economy. These have to be activated. Number 1 is send a citizen from your supply to any map region. Doesn't suck. Education, add a scholar. Great. Gain an economy or progress tile for advancement. That's great. Warehouse, when you progress your society, so building progress or wealth tiles, so in other words, actually building out here, get a discount of 2 specialists on 1 tile. Nice. I mean, for the white ones, we don't really need that right now, but in general. Intelligence, when you progress your society, spend 1 less influence.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, all of a sudden, we're now in 3. We can build 2 of these for 0 influence if we activate that. So there's that. Logistics is swap the positions of 2 of your tiles. That's a future, hopefully never, but if we need to.
The logistics is good at the end of the game.
Right.
Yeah.
And literacy is you're allowed to have 1 more scholar for the rest of the era. Normally, you're allowed whatever, so we're allowed 3 max.
Right.
Because we're in era 3.
Yeah. My vote would be for education, just because we are a little bit tight on specialists and scholars, and that allows us to add an economy token every era to just get one. That or emigration.
Wait, hold on. You mean advancement?
No, emigration. Or
No. You said it can add a tile.
Add a scholar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I like advancement.
Advancement's really good too, though, because that'll. Yeah. Whatever we pick, we should bite the bullet though and spend the influence to put all these out now, though.
Well, we
as
can
much
put
as we
2
can.
of them out, right?
As much as we can.
I'm fine with that. Man. So we're in era 2 currently.
Yeah.
Whichever one of these I think it's one of those.
Yeah.
Education or advancement. We're shorting ourselves 1. Whatever one we don't choose if we don't take it now,
Yeah,
right?
Because the earlier we take it, the more we'll get, obviously. So.
And I mean, tiles are scoring. So looking at this, getting that tile is going to be key, I think. Either that one or wealth, which I'm looking, or that one up there.
Oh, the economy, yeah.
But you make a fair point. We are short on dudes.
Yeah, we're gonna get a sage scholar. We could get the 3rd one right away. If we put that out now.
If we put right.
If we put education out now and then plop our
right. So that's the question is, do we? Whichever one we do, I think we do right away.
Yeah. We spend the influence and
so or we don't spend the influence, because that would be a 4th tile.
We have to put it out on the board first, though.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking backwards. Never mind. Yeah, it would be an absolute no-brainer if it weren't for the fact that we only have 3 right now.
Yep. And we could, when we put them out, we could get more too. So more specialists.
You're right. So honestly, because of what you just said there, I think we take advancement.
Okay.
All right, number 3.
Okay. All right. So number 3.
All right. So you think we do bite the bullet and do it?
Well,
I mean, what that means is we don't chain next turn.
right. So the fact that we took advancement, we can probably wait 1 more then, because we can find a way to get another aspiration tile next turn. When we put our next season pillar out, we can get another aspiration tile and just fill it.
And it saves us the influence. The only reason we would do it now is if we need another specialist for what we're going to do on our next turn.
Yeah.
So, we can't do any of those. We can't do that. So the question is, we either invent or present, I think.
Why are you saying we can't do that?
There's no empty spots.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So I think we either invent or present. Or share, not present. Sorry.
Well,
share with the world.
Yeah, and sharing an invention will get us a tile too.
So I think that's what we do. So if we're going to do that, if we're going to present it, it doesn't require us to have any guys.
What, sharing? Yeah, because we'll get them out here. We got
No, my point. No, I'm saying it doesn't require us to have here that we don't. So my point is, then we can wait to do that because then we don't need the extra specialists to be able to, if we're going to say invent here, we would need one.
Yeah, I think that's wise. Yep.
That makes sense?
Yep.
So I think, so we're going to lean towards sharing an invention next turn. Okay, cool. All right. That said, that's our turn. We're done. So now, Hephaestus.
Hephaestus, yeah. So, turn over his card.
He's going to innovate.
Yep, so he is going to innovate. So move Hephaestus to the next region where he can place a citizen to perform an innovate action.
Okay.
So
7 to 1. Cannot innovate.
Cannot innovate.
2. Cannot innovate.
Yeah.
3. Cannot innovate. 4. Cannot innovate. 5. Can innovate.
Yeah.
So he will go to 5.
This is good.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah.
Oh, no, because he still won't invent it. He's just going to skip it. But yeah, so be it.
Yep, so you can put his citizen there, right here.
Oh, well, hold on. Back up. We need to place his pillar, right?
Well, no, that's what I mean. We just need to put a citizen here. Oh, yeah, put his pillar in the innovate spot. Yep, that's right.
So now...
Yep.
He goes through the actions. Yep. So he innovates...
And that's all he does because now he's going to chain. He's going to chain the next thing on the card.
Okay.
Yep. So he does have a chain token left.
He has 1 chain token here.
Yep.
So he will then invent.
Invent. Yep.
And he will move again?
Yeah, so we just do the invent action. So move Hephaestus to the next region where an idea card has not been invented.
Done.
Yep. So we have to look at the requirements. So agriculture is on the board.
Agriculture is his, so he can do it. Oh,
yeah.
This is an important point. Thank you. Hephaestus and Kronos. All of this they have access to, as well as this. These they don't yet, and those they don't. But if it's on the board or has been on the board, and by on the board I mean not on that one, on the main board, then they have access to it. So the answer is yes, they do. Okay?
Yep.
All right.
So he only needs 1 to invent. Even if, in other words, if there was an exhaustion there, he doesn't need to exhaust.
Right.
So
it's always 1, right?
He puts 1 out there. Now he's going to end up taking a progress tile after I flip this over. Right.
All right.
He takes a progress tile from the display matching the type of idea he invented in the region.
All right, so that's going to be a technology 6 because he's in region 6. Yes. And there are only 2 per?
Yep.
So that is for Hephaestus. Yep. That will go there. Mm-hmm. That's scoring them points.
Yep. And that's it.
Okay.
Yep. That's it for him.
All right, so back to Kronos now.
Yep, so he's going to move a spot.
There we go.
And we're back to Kronos' action. So what did we decide on?
You know what?
I think it was blue. I think someone said it was easier to see.
Okay, so. Done. All right. So he'll just hang out right there. Yep. Okay, done.
All right, so he's going to move from Region 4 to Region 5.
All right. Can he present?
He cannot because he doesn't have...
No, present an idea.
Oh, no.
Okay. Can he invent an idea?
Not here.
Okay. Can he
share? No, because he doesn't have...
Because he's not physically on the card.
Yeah.
Can he innovate?
No.
All right. He moves to the next area.
Yep. So he's going to go to area 6.
Can he present an idea? No, because... Can he invent it?
Nope.
Because it's been invented already. Can he share it?
Nope.
Can he innovate?
He can innovate.
All right, he's going to innovate. So literally, that's what you're going through. And again, I'm not trying to be pedantic about this. I'm just trying to make sure that everybody at home understands what it is we're doing. So go for it.
All he does is put a citizen there, and he doesn't take the chain action. So
done. Okay, Kronos is done.
Yep.
All right, so now back to us. So we've already established what it is we're going to do. We're going to share an idea. Now, the only... We're sharing invention. Sorry. Go ahead.
I know if we put our pillar here, Hephaestus gets 2 points. I can't remember if so it's just at the action spot. Okay. Yeah. Not the form.
That would be gross.
Right.
So the question is, which one do we want to share?
Well, the only one we can.
Oh,
share
never
is this
mind.
one.
No,
Yeah.
sorry. In my head, we'd already invented that.
Yeah.
Never mind. So the only one we can share is this one. So both of those have been invented, to be clear.
Mm-hmm.
However, just like Kronos, we don't have any specialists on that card, so we cannot. But we do on this one, so we can. So that's the only one that we can. All right. So this being one of the core things, and the first time we've done it, here we go. The idea owner gains IP or victory points, and citizens go to the map. Okay. So going back to it, who owns the tile effectively? We do. All right. So now the question is, how many dudes are on that tile? 1 times the number of the era that the card is. It's 2. That's 2 times 1 is 2 points. Hey, we're on the board, 2 points.
And then he goes to.
To the region.
Yep.
Okay. The inventor, also us, gets the invention, and the citizens go to the map.
Mm-hmm.
So there, and this now will come there. The innovator gets a new citizen, and both of those go to the map.
So Hephaestus is
there.
Get one. Yep.
Okay. Active society. So in other words, whoever did this takes a wealth or a wild appreciate aspiration tile. So if we take a look, that wealth tile is that one that he's pointing at right there. And what that says is you get 3 points for each one of those wealth tiles that is adjacent to each other.
Yes, any of these. Yep.
In a group.
Yep.
So the question is, do we want to take it?
I think so. Yeah.
I mean,
it really depends on how many more ideas we're going to share, which gets us more wealth tiles. And I think.
I know we're going to get at least one more because
Right.
we're either going to take that one or we're going to take the economy one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is a no-brainer. So we're going to have at least 2.
Yeah.
So you think so? All right, I'm fine with that.
Because we can get. These are harder to get than
I agree.
a while, so.
Boom, done. Because that's, get it.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, so.
I never heard you say that before.
Yeah. I heard it a lot today. All right, so now I think we will go ahead.
Yeah, we should have got our chain token
Oh,
back,
yeah,
but
so that
there's no
technically is-
chain action here, so.
So no aspiration tile, but we are going to do this. So we are going to spend, we're allowed to place 1 less than the era we are in. We are currently in era 3, so we can place 2 of our tiles. That we lose exactly 0 influence since they're all covered. And honestly, I think these are the right answers.
Yeah.
Or a case could be made for that one. But now that we got a bunch of dudes out there, I really think these are the ones to place.
Yeah, because we're not going to do the influence action here because we can't.
Right.
So we do want to move them around.
Right. So I think those 2. All right. So we're going to place these 2. Now, to place them, they have a base cost of 1. The wealth tiles have a base cost of 2, meaning exhausting these. So a base cost of 1. However, for every matching card that you have over here, it is a discount of 1. Not to a positive number, but down to 0.
Right.
So in other words, we have a discount of 2 for this one, and we have a discount of 1 to that one. Each additional tile that's adjacent to it also costs 1. So honestly, if we were to place this first, everything's free to place.
Right.
So, and you can place anywhere on the top on the board. Now, placing on these gets those tokens. Those tokens allow you to activate wealth tiles. I'm sorry, not wealth tiles, but
the economy tiles.
economy tiles. So,
and we only have 1, so
Right.
I don't really
see the need for it yet. And placing on these immediately gets you a discount of that. what I do think is we place this near over on this side.
Right.
And I think we go this one on one of those.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference? I mean, probably not there
Not
since
there.
we already have two.
Yeah.
So it's one of these.
Yeah, I'd probably say economy, just so we have. Yeah.
So we will place that there. We immediately get a trader there.
And it would normally cost us 1 to exhaust minus that, so 0.
Zero.
Yep.
Done. Now, no matter where we place this, even if we were to place it there, we're not going to, but even if we were to, it would cost us a base of 1, adjacent to a tile, that would cost 2.
Mm-hmm.
We have a discount of 2, it's free. So no matter where we place it, it's free. Now.
So, yeah. I would argue the culture. We can only hold 3 scholars right now. We're going to get 1. I just don't want to be in a position where we have to waste a scholar.
Oh, right. So not there.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're not, but that could happen.
I mean, I think both of those are viable.
Yeah.
This gets us immediate benefit. This gets us future benefit. I like immediate.
Yeah, there's no worse feeling than running out of specialists. So,
Agreed.
yeah.
So we'll go ahead and that gets us an artisan there and put that bad boy right there. Now, in addition, on your turn, you can use this. Is there, and by the way, that will slide over to there. Is there a reason we don't want to do this? I think.
Yeah, so during step 3, so we have to do it on our next turn, essentially.
Oh, that's right. It's only...
Which is fine. We can't place
We can't
anything
do it
more
right
anyway.
now. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, so we're done. That's us. Hephaestus. What?
I just lost track of where we were. So,
Right there.
Oh, you went there.
We
Okay, yeah.
yeah, so
Okay.
it's Hephaestus' turn.
All right, so next card. His chain should reset.
Oh yeah, that will come back over there. So he is going to do the second action, which is present.
Share.
Uh,
Yeah, share.
so present and share.
Present is the first thing.
I know. I
Yeah.
get those words. They're almost interchangeable to me. Present an idea, share an invention.
Right.
Share an idea, present an invention. They're kind of interchangeable.
Yeah.
Anyway, he can do that. And hey, guess what? Boom.
Well, no.
I cannot. Damn it.
Yeah, so he has to go to the
Sad.
next down.
He does.
Yeah. So that's- well, good news.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also fair, but he gets an extra action out of it. So he can't do that because not
But
allowed.
he's going to go with us, so we're going to get
So then he comes down here to
travel.
travel. And hey, look at that. Like I said, see, I just put it in the wrong spot. There we go. He be moving, yo. All right. Walk us through it for moving. Go ahead.
Culture progress tiles are immediate, so you could build a 3rd progress tile.
Culture progress tiles.
Oh, like she's saying we wouldn't have to wait until the next round to get a new one.
Well, we want to
can't-
because it's the end of an era. Oh,
Yeah.
no, it's not. We can,
And we
do
can only
it now.
place 2 anyway.
It doesn't
so-
matter. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
All right, so move
Yeah.
Hephaestus to the next region with a sage. So
Okay,
that's the next
so
one there.
Hephaestus is here, moving there.
Yeah, place a citizen from his supply and move the sage to his board.
Okay, so he goes there, move the sage to his board. That will go
Oh, there's a spot right there.
there.
Yeah, 'cause
I
he's gonna
guess,
get
yeah,
2
that's
points
fine.
for that,
All right,
yeah.
that'll work. Yep.
He gains a progress tile matching the idea invention in that region, which is...
You said progress tile.
Yep, he gains a progress tile matching the idea or invention, so which is economy, in that region, or the rightmost, but there is one there.
Yep.
Of the display if no card is in the region.
All right, so it's going to be an economy 7,
economy 7. Yep.
not one we have.
Right.
Boo. And this is Hephaestus, so that will go there.
Yep.
Okay.
If he still has a chain action token, which
He does.
Yep.
So now, coming over here, he will go ahead and chain.
Well, so yeah, so and the knowledge tile is action side up.
It
He
is.
flips the tile and then attempts the next action on his drawn card. So we're actually not going to do this. We're going to do the one on the card.
Okay, so that flips.
Yep.
So coming over here, the next one is Eureka.
Yep.
So technically,
So he's going to do his Eureka action.
Okay, so walk us through that.
So send his milestone to the common display.
Okay, that is this one.
Yep. So control fire is going to go, and then they're all going to move down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like this.
And then that will. Oh, nope. Sorry, that stays there. Apologies. There you go. Okay.
Take the rightmost milestone from the Eureka display.
The rightmost, so
iron,
that
yeah.
one, that's iron. Okay.
And choose the rightmost available space on the era indicated by the milestone.
Okay, so milestone, that is era 3.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the rightmost. Hephaestus is going to go first.
Yep, so he's going to go here. So it's the right. It's my left, but you're right.
Yep.
Right? Ignore the benefit. Hephaestus gains IP equal to the era of the milestone and adds a citizen to it.
3.
Yep.
And boom. There we go.
And that's it.
All right.
And that was his chain action. So.
And we do not change turn order yet because we do that at the end of an era. That's what that is. All right. So that's the end.
Sure.
That's the end of that. So now it's going to be
Epoch,
but it's going to be Kronos.
Cronus, yeah. So Cronus' turn. Yeah.
All right. So Kronos is going to boogie.
Yeah. So he's gonna go to here.
All right. Again, not being pedantic, just
Yep.
walking through it. Presenting an idea. Cannot. Can he invent the idea?
He can.
Copper smelting, he can, yes.
can, yep.
So you will do so.
Yep. So Cronus takes a progress tile from display matching the type of idea he invented and the region number. Right. So he's gonna invent.
Right.
So first of all, yeah, put his
There.
citizen there, flip it over, and then he's gonna take economy 7.
Economy 7.
Yep.
So that's it. You know what we're not getting? Economy 7. Because that's all there is. Sad.
Yep.
And to be clear, he does not place a second one, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
He ignores that as well.
Yeah, the exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And then that's his action. So.
All right, back to us.
Yep.
So now we're moving our epoch marker.
Yep.
So our options are those or those. That's
Yeah.
it.
And then we also have to consider what we're blocking ourselves off from the rest of the era. So
For next era.
Next era,
Right.
yeah.
Yep. So we could invent, we could innovate. So inventing.
I mean, we did get this. We got our specialist for a reason. We could invent musical notation.
The problem here is Kronos just is doing a terrible job of sharing.
Yeah, because he can't share that one.
Right.
We could. Yeah. Well, okay. So if we don't invent, we could let him invent, which will let him share it eventually, or we will share it. You know. So. We could send some diplomats out to take some bonus actions if there's any here that look attractive.
Well, that's invent.
Right.
And that gets us iron. No. The caravel's out there for sailing. So the question is, okay, we're not, there is a spot I don't think we want to present. What in a perfect world, what I would like to be able to do is gain some influence.
Right. We can't where we're currently at.
Yeah, I know. Huh.
But that's not a bad idea for next turn when we get our epoch pillar out of here. So.
You know, oh, go ahead.
We could send diplomats and take this action and start moving them. And get a sage, and get another sage. With our chain token. So.
That's viable.
And it's ours, so we could bring him back, actually.
That's true.
And then take that. That's not a bad idea.
I would argue both of those are good because if we were to come here, we would then be able to invent one. And the only downside to that, I mean, we would get a tech tile. So either one of those is going to get us a tile. And I would argue that a tech tile isn't nearly as important as getting us either a culture or economy. So if we were to move, we get to move 2. And then we can use the link as well. Yeah, no. This is the right answer. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
The only problem with that is he's going to come back as a scholar. And if we're going to move, we're going to get another sage. We're going to max out our scholar pool.
No, we can always move that, can't we? No, we can't. Only if we need it. Right, yeah. Hold on.
That's not the worst
thing. Hold on. Though. So if we go here, we're going to move. Then when we move, we then can do whatever. Mm-hmm. So we can
share. I guess we can find a way to
find a way to spend
to get rid of them.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, by inventing, if nothing else. So yeah, I think this is the right answer.
Yep.
All right. So we are going to recall a diplomat, which this one's really, really simple. Is bring back a diplomat from a milestone as a scholar and then take the milestone action. So if we take this one back now, to be clear, we could take that one out. That allows us to place because this is doing no good whatsoever. This one is doing no good whatsoever because even though we pull this one back, it's our technology, our milestone, so we already still know it. If we were to recall it from either of those, we would lose knowledge of what that is. So there, and then we get to take the move action. The move action says, get that, then we can move 2, and then take wherever the sage is. So, we can move 2. I mean, I feel like...
So we can move 2, 1 space, or 1...
2 spaces.
Yeah.
I mean...
we shouldn't do that, but we should move them together.
You think... yeah,
because we want to get influence somewhere.
Yeah, so, I guess so.
Yeah.
Inventing can spend a scholar.
I think this is our only...
I mean, we could
Well, there's nothing to share, though.
Oh, God, again, same problem, because we're not there.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do this, but we only have 1 chain token, so we couldn't take any of those actions.
Yeah.
We could straight up get forward victory point. Well, no, there's no sage there, so we couldn't do that. Yeah, so... Yeah,
all right, so we did that. We then take the sage. We place our link. We're then going to invent. Have to meet the prerequisite, and I mean, original language is an option. Or the musical notation. Sorry, I think that's the right one, right? It's the one we've been talking about doing.
Yeah, why not? I mean, we have it.
So it requires a artisan.
Yep.
Whoop. So that, because we're going to lose it otherwise, because we're gaining 2, etc. So that will gain us
a technology.
There that will flip that. And done. Other than these now.
Right.
And then we probably place them.
Yeah, you definitely should.
All right, so we need you look at culture, I'll look at tech.
I mean, navigation is sweet because you can move them anywhere, and military is good because
having majority.
Yeah, I mean, you always have majority.
I mean, on it, no. Advanced construction. That way we can build 3.
We can build 3, yeah.
I mean, it's not going to matter late.
Later.
It's better to do early.
Yeah, I think that's probably the right move.
All right, go with it. So number 6.
Yeah. That's that one.
So the
Oops.
sorry. So the question I have is, do we take the meeting to where we can break the rule, or is that not a problem right now?
Which one?
The number 4 for the technology tile.
I mean, it's never.
Oh, hey, Vital.
It's never bad to have.
Right. Is there anything there that you feel is terribly? Wait for it. Vital.
I get it. Boom. So the one we have now is share and it's invent and present, right? So we probably want some other iteration. Travel and share might be good. Development.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Go with it.
Just to give us
number 5. Hold on. Have they picked? Have they? They have. They got number 6.
Yeah. So do we? There's only one number 6.
Exactly. That's what. Do we or do we care?
Innovate and present. I don't know. I don't know if that's.
Go with number 5.
Okay.
Stick with it. I like it. All right. Vital brings up a good point. So, as part of the move, we should get the. No, we did that right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, we got it right. All right. So now I think we go ahead and build. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it costs us.
Exactly 0.
Exactly 0 influence.
Yeah.
This is not out, but it does take effect immediately.
Yeah.
So, this is what Vital was talking about. So we're allowed to place 2, soon to be here in a moment 3. We have a discount of 2, so we don't want to place there.
Yeah, because we'll overextend.
If we go there, that costs us 2, but we have a discount of 2, and now we can build 3.
That's an influence.
And that's an influence.
Because we're going to need influence to chain tech progress styles.
So now we can place 2 more. We have no discounts for any of these.
Yeah, and the wealth tile, we don't have an idea of where things are going to go yet.
Not yet.
So, we should put the...
So the other question is, this cost us 1 to place it, which we're going to get them back here momentarily anyways.
We can exhaust as many specialists as we want, because they're going to reemerge at the end of the era, so...
That cost 1.
Yep.
I mean, we could place it there. That would cost us 2.
It is good to clump them, because when we start to get these...
Like these.
Right, yeah. Yeah,
and that's why I'm trying to think of, this will be the economy area, this will be the culture area, and this will be the technology
district.
Yes. Yeah. So do we can place a 3rd. I mean, is there a reason to not do that?
No,
it makes these more expensive. Yeah. That's the only reason why we wouldn't. The other option is doing that, but that gets us another thinker.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never against getting specialists.
I agree, and it's a future us problem.
Yep.
So that costs 1 to place it. 2. 1. It requires another thinker, but hey, we get another thinker by placing that.
Yep.
And you are allowed to do that. 3. Done.
Yep. Nice.
Dig it.
Hell yeah.
All right. I mean, getting 5 tiles out by the end of Era 2 feels good.
Yeah.
I think so. This will slide over there. Our turn's done.
And now we have to do a Hephaestus epoch.
Right. All right. We flip. He gets his marker back, right?
Correct, yeah.
So that goes there. Always nice to hear that Vital says, no, you're doing great. That's always nice. All right. So he cannot share an invention because there. He's moving it. So he's here. To be clear, Can he move? Does it have to move to a new forum, or is it just the action?
I believe so.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Vito will probably answer that first.
Should be under golden rules, I think, or
If you chain main action there, assembly forums, right? Until the next era when they'll become available again. An accessible forum is a forum with none of your pillars of time in it. So no, it's got to move.
Yeah.
Is what that tells me.
Yep.
All right.
So he can't. So it's going to be.
So it's those or those.
Oh, he can't go there either. So we just got to go down the line.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, so he cannot do that. He cannot do that. He can do that.
Do the influence action.
Yes.
As long as he can meet the requirements. So
Okay.
we'll
So
those on.
yep, go for it. Run us through it.
Yep. All right. So move Hephaestus to the first region where he can place an influence token. So you skip any regions where he already has an influence token.
He would go there.
Excuse
Done.
me. Yep. He doesn't need to have citizens here.
He does not.
No.
Okay.
If there are any in the region, bring one citizen back to his supply.
There are none.
Place one of his influence tokens face down in the leftmost empty space.
6.
Yep. And score the IP indicating the most valuable, which in that case already is. So you said it was 6?
Yep.
Then, if he steals a chain action token, which he does,
Yep.
he tries to perform the next action on his drawn card, which is going to be
Okay, so that will then be okay. So
Yep. So he's gonna
Shelley backed us up that cannot follow the card and must go to a different forum.
Right.
And again, this whole thing, where is it? All of this is the assembly.
Mm-hmm.
This is a forum. Those are action spaces. So if you're in a forum, it has to go to a different forum. So it cannot go to either one of those. So awesome. Give me 1 second. Let me fix that. There we go. Cool. All right. Right. So next action that he is taking,
So
he is currently doing that. So he's linking up to travel.
Yep.
Okay.
So move Hephaestus to the next region with a sage.
With a sage, that'll be 2. Done.
Place a citizen from his supply and move the sage to his board in that spot from before.
There and there. Done.
So he's going to get a progress tile matching the idea invention in that region. With the
Okay.
numbers.
So it is going to be tech dose.
Okay. And that is the last one of those.
All right. Well, that's because we got one of them.
Yep.
So, woo, us. All right. I'm just going to keep the colors together.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, Phantom Meeple. Welcome.
It's a progress tile matching. If he still has a chain, he does not. If he doesn't have a chain, he still flips the knowledge tile but gains no benefit and ends his turn.
He is done.
6 points out there right now.
Yeah, good to know.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, I appreciate that. Vital says, nice puzzle, isn't it? It's vital to build a great society. See, you got it. All right. So that's it. That is the end of an era.
Yeah, so era is much different with the 2-player and solo. So
yeah.
we're just going to go... This is the first time kind of going through
Yep.
it. So we're going to go through it this way. So before performing the standard era change, Hephaestus and Cronus will do the following. During era change, Hephaestus shuffles his used action cards, the used ones,
Okay.
and places them at the bottom of the deck.
So these 3 get shuffled as best we can. You know what? I promise you I have no knowledge of what order and those go underneath the unused ones.
Correct, yep.
Okay.
At the end of era 2, which it is, Hephaestus takes the second chain action token from the top of the era track and moves it to his board. Now he has 2.
Yep.
So he can chain quite a bit. And then the end of era 4, he takes the last one. At the end of eras 1 through 4, Kronos places one of his influence tokens in a region. He looks to see where his season pillar is and moves it to the next region where he does not already have a influence token. Yep. And then then he scores IP indicates the
6
most valuable.
points.
So leader in the clubhouse.
Oh, he does not take that. If he doesn't take the action, he cannot do that.
I think he still flips it though. It said If he doesn't have a chain action token left, he still flips the knowledge tile.
Okay, so he just doesn't. Okay, so the chain would have gotten him the 2 points. Got it. All right, keep going.
Let's see. So we scored him at the end of eras 2 through 4, which it is. Kronos takes a new milestone and advances in eras. First, he moves his current milestone.
All right, so hold on. We're doing this now.
Yep.
Here. Okay. Takes his current milestone.
And moves it to the common knowledge display.
Okay, so that will come there. Those slide.
Then takes the rightmost milestone, which is the only one left, from the Eureka display and places on milestone display and puts a citizen on it. Next, he advances his era token to the rightmost empty space on the new era, so he's finally coming to era 3.
Yep.
And the rightmost is this one.
Yep.
Right. Finally, if he or Hephaestus places his token above the changed turn order benefit, he will move to the first turn order when performing the era.
When we get there.
Yep. Then, if there are still one or more milestones in the display, there are not. The non-player, which would be orange, but doesn't matter here, would normally get that last one.
Okay, cool.
And then we refill the Eureka display with D.
Okay, I got it. Yep. So we
then,
have crane, we have paper, and we have Greek fire.
Yep.
Fire.
And then we're going to go through the normal era change, which is going to include him sending his sage back, but it says do it her.
Okay, so we're doing this. So we changed turn order.
So who had that? Hephaestus?
Hephaestus did. Everybody else relative. Done. Then we're going to pay upkeep. None. So done. Then reset all of your citizens, so all of them become active.
I forgot to do this. We forgot to on our turn.
I would argue, you know what? I think we're allowed.
Yeah.
A moment. Let's figure that out. Yeah.
I'd probably
What?
say culture.
Oh, that's exactly. Oh, yeah. I totally agree.
So if we're gonna do that,
Yeah.
we should innovate this quick then, so we can get in on.
Yeah.
this. So,
I totally agree with that.
Otherwise, we're.
We already have number 5 and 6. I mean, we are wanting to gain influence at some point.
Yeah, propaganda would be good because that we would have this. We have it already with 2, but it does give us a discount, so that way we don't have to worry about moving too many citizens around.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. So number 4.
For culture, just gives us a little relief on
Yeah.
what we need.
So we used that marker on our last turn.
that was
There we go. Okay. Oh. You're right.
Kronos' pillar should have.
No, back up. We didn't have room to take the tile. That's why we didn't.
Oh, okay. We didn't have room for it. Got it.
That's coming.
Fair enough.
You're right.
See,
Good call, Bart.
I knew we played it right.
Right. See? Okay. Kronos Pillar should have. Hold on. Kronos Pillar should have moved to Region 1 when he placed the influence token during era change.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because when we were.
Oh, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you,
Thanks,
Shelley.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So reset there. Then take your season pillars, replace the sages, and replace those as well. So that we don't have to do. The season markers.
Same with Hephaestus.
Yep. Those come back. There and there. There and there. Mm-hmm. And now he scores 2 points because he has one of those. That will go there. We get 2 new scholars for those now.
Yep. They go back to wherever it's
One there, one there. And then new milestones come out, which we've already done.
We already did. Yeah.
And then any ones that are from a previous era.
Yeah.
So anything from era 2.
So there's just silk there.
Okay. So if you take a look, Silk was theoretically invented by a minor culture that is not represented here in our game. So silk is out of the game. We lose it, but it frees up a spot. I'm actually okay with that.
Yeah.
So done.
And then we can take one from the display in player order, but it's just us. So.
All right. So over here in the display, appreciate it, Shelly. And Mariner's Compass is available, right? The mystery meat that isn't mystery. I mean, Caravel is the obvious one to me, just because sailing. We already have sailing, and that would give us 2 sailing. The only thing to keep in mind here is that would give us 2 of the sea foam, which are economy. The other case could be made to catapult. It requires a crane, but again, if we're leaning into wealth, to be clear, we have no more wealth, we have no more culture, but we're going to be able to get one. Stat. So my question is, I feel like those are the 2 obvious ones. Crane is available right there. It requires an extra action to be able to do crane, though.
Yeah, I mean, we could Eureka and get it.
But my point is,
right?
Sailing.
Yeah,
we already have.
I think Caravel is the way to go.
You think so?
Yeah.
Own
definitely not glass, because one of our final goals is to have a couple 4s. So.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
And okay, so again, it could be catapult or Caravel.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's see. We have dog domestication, fermentation, and the flute. So I'm imagining the story here. So we have a lighthouse. We are a seafaring people.
Yeah. Musical.
On the ship.
Yeah.
And the dog is the mascot. Yeah, it's a Caravel.
We share our heritage through music. And
I like it. All right. All right. Awesome.
Okay, so we went through the era change. I believe that's it on the era.
So we need to move Kronos himself.
So he's gonna go
here.
There you go. And we're last.
But first in our hearts.
That's true.
All right, Hephaestus. Here we go.
He has 2 chains too now. So
Chain. You know what he's not going to do? Chain. He's going to try and share an invention.
Yep.
Is there anything? Oh, he definitely can share. So it's just a matter of where.
So move him to the next region where he can share.
No, yes.
So he's in 2, 3.
He's going all the way to 6.
He's going to 6. Okay. This is not good for us because we have nobody there.
Yeah, so be it.
Yeah, so it says follow the share and invention rules as usual.
Okay.
Yep.
So, okay. We don't need to zoom in on this. So the idea owner gains victory points, and their citizens go to the map.
Yep, so they're going to get 4 victory points.
So 2 times the 2 that's on the card, so 4 points. They also get the invention.
They get the invention in their pile there, and he goes to the map. Innovator.
The innovator gets a new citizen, and both go onto the map. And the active society, they take the wealth tile.
Yeah, so they don't have F. Hephaestus doesn't have F yet, so he doesn't have any yet. So
yeah,
and it's the top one. Even though they're different, it's the top one. So.
All right. So he is done sharing, and he's done.
Yep.
Because no link. Done.
Correct.
And now Kronos. Kronos is gonna mosey along. Goes on over to 2. He cannot present an idea. He can invent.
Yep. And copper smelting is
his thing. Well, it's everyone's thing.
Yeah,
now.
it's common knowledge now.
Yeah.
So he can invent. So he just puts a citizen on it, and
flip it.
I think he also gets he gets to take a. He takes a progress tile from the display matching the type. So
brown 2. He can take that.
Oh, he can. Okay.
We already have that one too.
Oh,
so
we have that one. Okay. Oh no, they're gone. So
okay, so it will go to brown 3.
That's right. It goes to the next region. Stays with the card.
Correct.
Yeah.
So brown 3. No, sorry. This is Kronos. There we go.
Yep. Okay. That's it.
Okay. Kronos is done. He moved. Good. All right, our turn. Whew.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. We got a ton of dudes, so we can do whatever it is that we want to do. I desperately, first off, where's our influence? That, reset. I want one more influence.
Okay.
I think that is really important for us to be able to get a couple of chains to be able to do more actions. We also think it's going to be really important to do that. So, innovate. That allows us to also place a diplomat. Oh, no, that recalls a diplomat. That would get us another guy on the board. I mean, I'm not terribly excited about it, but it allows us to share, which means it allows us to grab that tile.
It also gives them 6 points.
That tile is going to be way more points for us. I mean, that is definitely a thing that needs to happen, but what it doesn't do is get us any influence.
So we could find a way to do the gain influence action here. Unfortunately, it's only 4 points, but still, and we could chain and do this. Again, an extra influence, but we would get 2,
which then covers
action,
us.
So,
yeah, I think that's worth it.
Now, can we get to that action in a more creative way?
Without placing it there?
Yeah.
Well, no, because we need the link to be able to then get the other influence. I guess we don't need the link.
We could travel.
We could travel.
And
to be...
No, because then we'd be removing our majority there and not majority, but minimum.
Oh.
But we do have... No, we didn't take that one.
You are correct. So do we wait on the influence then? But man, not having a second one at this point is aggravating me.
We could innovate here.
Oh, wait. We could... Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
The other thing is we could have Eureka, which then... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it gets us to the next era.
Is there a reason we wouldn't want to do that? Because then we can actually do all 4, too.
We could... recall him.
Yeah, I get it right.
Eureka, chain. Eureka, influence.
Hold on. Eureka?
So this action.
Right. Yeah, no. I'm working my way through it. Then here. Oh, then we could actually present one of those, or maybe.
Or do the influence here.
Done. That's what we do. So we are recalling as a specialist.
We could also use our economy token. At the end of our turn. Just let's not forget to do this.
I'm gonna hold this into my hand. There we go. Done. First things first. We're gonna get a wealth reminder. Then we can recall 1, and we've already established it's going to be that one. That is the far right, so that's going to be yet another thinker. We're very introspective, thoughtful.
Yeah, we're a heady folk.
We are a heady folk. Then we will spend our link to Eureka.
Yep.
Which then, do we take Crane then? Which that would be another 4. Mathematics. We can't have.
Crane, that's just another culture. Well, this might not be a bad idea, actually.
No, another culture I think potentially could be good.
Yeah.
So either way, but crane, right? We good with craning?
Yeah, and actually this isn't great either because it gives us another... Well, it doesn't give it to us, but if we invent it.
Yeah, that I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
Crane catapult.
All right, so that'll go away. That will slide. Sailing becomes public knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, people. There. Where are we? We are here.
Yep.
Then that comes from supply.
Yep.
And then we advance the era.
And we want to gain.
We want to gain influence.
Okay.
All right, so now gaining influence. This is the first time that we've... Oh, wait, wrong thing. Sorry. That one. There are the actions. So, this is, again, gaining influence. So, choose a map region where you have no influence tokens and check for citizen majority and minimum. So, if we take a look out here, we have no influence there. Good. And we have majority and we have minimums, which is at least 2. Okay, done. Bring in indicated citizens home from there to the specialty matching. The idea invention there. Place the influence tokens. So,
Culture.
these two, they're culture. So that means they become artisans.
Mm-hmm.
Not, we're swimming in it right now. And that has got to be the 2 here, because that's how many we brought back. So the 2 there will then come out. That'll go there. We're going to score the 4 points for covering that. And then gain the victory points, and then we gain influence. We gain influence for how many are face up.
Mm-hmm. So 2.
Right.
Now,
Then we may perform the chain action from any one of your face-up influence tokens on the map. If you do, you flip it. So that's a one-time deal if we want.
Well, we can't because we don't have a chain token.
Which
is okay, though, because next time because when you flip these...
Correct. You lose it.
Yeah, so it's not the worst thing.
If we could, that would be either present an idea or gain another influence. But we don't have enough chain tokens. We're done. That's the end of our turn. That felt like a good turn.
Yeah.
So... All right, but now here, this is in my hand for a reason, so we don't forget it.
Yeah.
So now we'll go ahead and take, I think, another culture. I think. Or do we get a wealth? Take a look at wealth and...
I mean, wealth tiles or economy tiles are good if we cover another economy token. So I don't...
It's funny that 2 of the culture tiles are when you gain influence, which is what we just did.
Emigration could be good because we're going to want to gain influence again, and you need more citizens now in a region.
That is true.
And we can do that every era. So we can do that 3 more times if we do it. If we cover this, if we cover another one of those.
Right. The only reason I hesitate on the economy is this and that, which means we need to innovate twice, right? I'm sorry.
Yeah, assuming they don't share
present.
it before we innovate it, because if they share, then we'll have to.
I think we do that
process
next
of
turn. I think we have to share it next turn.
Yeah.
I think we.
You mean innovate it? Because we need presence
Correct.
there.
We have to innovate it next turn then.
Yeah.
Is there anything here that helps us with innovation? No. I think it's...
Yeah, well, we're getting an economy token anyway, so I guess culture makes more sense.
Okay.
So we have to pick an economy also.
You know what? Let's go ahead and grab navigation.
Okay.
So that's the teleport, so it's 3.
Okay, and then we have to pick an economy. This is our turn is over, right?
Yeah.
Then we can build, because we have a ton of guys to build with.
Yes.
All right, so what are you going to pick for economy?
Follow your heart. I trust you. I mean, you were talking about immigration.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
That replaces the no.
Oh, no, sorry, that one. Right. Don't want to spend anything. I don't think we need to.
Get one more tile first, because we are going to lose one, and we don't want to go down.
Exactly, that's my thinking.
Yeah.
All right, so we're done. Back to Hephaestus.
All right.
Hephaestus flips.
Moving Chronos.
All right. So, he is going to gain influence. He cannot. So, instead, he will invent.
Okay.
So, he can't, and the reason he can't is because...
Yep.
There.
So,
He's going to event. So, inventing, moving to the next spot. Cannot. Back to 1. Cannot. Cannot. Can.
Yeah. We have is iron out there? Yep, it is on the board. Take a progress tile from the display. So
that'll be another
3
technology 3. I think he has that. He does not.
All right, that's the last one of those.
Yep, that's all right. We're not really focused on that too much. Okay, and he is not chaining.
Correct.
So done.
Yep, Chronos.
Chronos. He will mosey. Go ahead.
So he's going to go to 5. And
No. He's at 2.
Yep.
3.
Yep. He's going to share.
Yeah, he will share it. Okay.
And so, yeah, just follow the rules as usual. So,
all right.
Yep.
So again, sharing is ID owner gains victory points.
So 3
so
points.
that'll be 3 points. That'll go there.
Yep.
He takes this. There we go. And that will go out.
Mm-hmm.
The innovator, no innovation. And he gets the wealth tile.
Yep.
Feel like we're getting house right now. But you know what? I'm having fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we did put out a pillar. We did. All right, he's done. Our turn.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
It's really not hard to run.
I will say commendable. Like, it's scary when you think about,
Yeah.
oh God, there's 2 bots. Really?
Yeah. And I'm reading it every time it happens, but it's the same.
Yeah, you're
thing.
reading,
Yeah.
but then you're telling, okay, then we just
Yeah.
run through it. And
Yeah.
it's not hard. All right. So, innovate.
Yeah, we have 2 chain tokens now.
Oh, that comes back. We
Yeah.
do have, are you a fan of his music? 2 Chainz?
Depends how crunk I'm feeling. I think that's him. I don't know.
I appreciate
I should just
you.
stop talking. 2 chains.
No. Oh, wait. We should have put out his second. What did he do here? Oh,
No, we're good.
no.
Oh. Right. Okay. Thank you.
Previously, we forgot to
just
put
epoch.
out.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep.
That's hard to remember because we start taking actions. But
Oh, hi, Andrea. Or Andrea. Hi. All right. Cool. Have fun playing games with you at the gathering. We play, oh God, what, I forget what game we play. It was Dustin's wife, but I can't remember the name of the game. Oh, and also played Galactic.
like the cruise.
Yeah, Galactic Cruise. That was the main game we played. So, hi, welcome. All right, so what else?
All right. So we want to innovate.
We
get
do,
in
but
on
we
that
don't want to
action.
innovate directly if
Right.
we can help it. But I'll be honest.
When we do innovate, we will be able to do this. And remember, we do have technology actions too. So,
But nothing that allows us to innovate.
or nothing that allows us to chain from this.
No.
So,
So we do, but we don't. Okay, how can we innovate? So innovate is with the 2 gears icon. I am seeing
we can go here.
Yes. We have no dudes out there.
That's correct.
this tile allows you to place somebody out there, which doesn't help us this turn.
Does not.
So if we were to place this turn, then as a free action, grab or place somebody out there, then we can move them. Or
if we do start with this, we can chain, which will let us take this action, which will give us another one of these. So there's a path here.
okay, all right, yeah. You know what? Maybe that's not so bad.
Yeah.
Maybe this is one of those rare instances to where actually taking the direct action isn't terrible.
Yeah, because if it didn't do that, then we'd be in trouble. But we can chain from.
Let's
there,
do it. All right, that's a focus, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we are innovating. So send a specialist matching the invention. This is a seafoam, which is a trader. That will go there. Innovate, right. Gain a specialist matching the invention.
Yep.
Because that's what we need is more dudes. But hey, not arguing. Got a trader there. Then can perform a chain action from the invention.
Yep.
So that, looking at...
Called diplomat.
So, yeah. So doing that, putting out one of our two chains there, which means we're then going to do that. And no, that is send a diplomat.
No, we're going to get him back.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Bring back a diplomat. So we could either do that one or that one.
So this one is not going to get us another chain action because we're just going to send somebody out to the world. This one, we can't take anybody back. That
Nope.
sucks. Yeah, because then we could hit up these,
But being able to place somebody out there isn't the end of the world.
and we are going to share this hopefully soon. So if we put someone there, it would give us closer to this influence. What region is this? 7? And that's one of our...
Yeah. So we'll recall Cotton, and he comes back
as a scholar.
As a scholar, which we are allowed.
Yeah.
We have room for 4. Done. And then that allows us to place from supply somebody out there. And
is there anybody out there?
I think, right?
I think. I mean, we're going to need majority there for influence eventually. When the idea is shared, the innovator gets 2, right?
When you share, the innovator gets a new citizen. Yeah. So that'll give us 3.
Yeah.
That works. Yep. All right. So that's the end of our turn.
Yep. We used our chain. Now,
however, I do think, but the question is, are we going to get an influence anywhere? Because we're moving, and we're moving at last. But there is a chance that they're going to come where we are. Well, and by they, I mean Hephaestus.
Yeah, because what you're worried about.
Yeah. But getting these out, teleport, being able to place somebody. We really got to be able to get these guys going.
We need to share some ideas, I think. Or present, I should say. Present some ideas.
Agreed.
That's your call.
Yeah, I'm looking. I mean, it lets us... You know what? Yes, let's do it.
Yes,
I
let's
think
build, is what you're saying? Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
So we're going to lose an influence. We can build all 3 of them. So we lost our influence. This guy is going to cost us a base of 2.
Yeah, we need to use the guys you said, right? So let's use them.
I think... Hear me. If we put that there, we put the white... No, we can't. Nope. Okay, better yet. What if we did this? If we did that, that's going to cost us 4. No discount. Just straight up 4 of anything.
Yeah.
Then we put say the white one here, and then the others there if we get others. So I think we just kind of come in through this. We don't really need a ton of dudes right now. So losing that one, I don't think is a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And we can afford it.
Right.
What do you think?
Yeah.
So that's 2.
We want this touching other wealth tiles, right? So we're going
to. I'm thinking the white one goes here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
the sea foam or these go there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's all one bit. It's touching a grouping of it.
Right.
As long as they're contiguous.
Yeah.
And that way they're all like the white one would go there, the sea foam equivalent would go there, and then something else would go out there if we get 4.
Right.
But at worst, I think we're going to get 3 of them.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that's 2, 3. And we have so many here. Does it really matter?
No, it doesn't.
You think culture?
Yeah, just to
okay.
Even it out.
All right. So there's 4. That's done.
And
that, yes, which we're about to use.
Yeah.
The white one. Better yet, I guess it really doesn't matter. So this costs 1, 2, 3. Minus 1 is 2. That's free.
Okay.
Thoughts? Or, well, I know I just said, but I just realized that we need to be able to.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we can't.
So then the seafoam,
right
then the seafoam one, specifically, that tile goes right there.
Yeah.
Which is really expensive, but hopefully we'll be able to get a discount for it.
Mm-hmm.
Or is there a better way to do this? Like, I'm not.
Well, if you put this one here, wasted a scholar to, and then put this. If we get this one,
I think I screwed this up.
Okay.
Hold on. Apologies. Let's reset all that. Yeah, I see the error of my ways. If we do that there, that costs 2. If we put that there, then we can put that one there. And if we get any others, we're not going to care about scoring these, I don't think. Is that fair?
Yeah.
So then, as long as they're grouped, so that needs to touch this, and this one will then get a 2 discount for the white one. I think that's better.
I mean, sharing this.
Yeah.
Will get us a lot of points.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one. Okay. Maybe we don't close that off then. So do we go back to, well, so you're saying if we do that, then that closes that off from those. What if we did this?
That's what I was thinking, because then you could have the culture score here, tech here. If we can get some of these.
Well, here's the problem. Where's this go then? Oh, I guess we could hold on. We could put it there. Then we have the seafoam one there.
Yeah.
The brown one there, white one there, something like that. That costs 5 to put that there. We get a scholar though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let you cook.
All right. So it costs 5. 2. 3, 4, 5. We get a scholar. Done. This one will go there. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. The only problem is we don't free that up.
Also put it there, and then put if we get the scoring tile in the middle of the 2 of them. That way it's touching this and both of these.
Okay.
And it gives a discount
Okay.
if we get this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. So that is 2, 3, minus 1. We owe 2, 1, 2.
Yep.
Not connect the economy tile.
Yeah, it's basically, I think that's what she's saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. The only downside is we can't do that right now. That's fine. Then this guy is going to cost a total of 3 if we place it, say, there, which I think we will.
Yeah, we can dump another scholar.
So that costs 3.
Cost 1, yeah. And we get 1.
There we go.
Right, 'cause
And
you
we
covered
get 1.
one? Yeah.
Right, yeah. Good. There we go. Whew. So now our dudes can teleport and we can build it. Yeah. All right. That took a while, but so be it. That's the end of our turn. Done.
All right, so we're going to Epoch.
Okay.
And we're going to Hephaestus.
All right. So Hephaestus is moving that.
Yep.
We will draw another card. That is nope.
Present.
Yep. So he is going to send a diplomat now. There.
Okay, I don't think we've done this for him yet.
We have not.
Place his diplomat on the first milestone without any one of his diplomats counterclockwise from his private milestone.
There.
Ignore the action on the milestone. Festus gains points equal to the era of the milestone.
3.
Okay. If it's the player's milestone,
It's not.
it's not. Okay, that's it. And there's no chain on that one.
Nope. He's done. Cool. All right. Kronos advances. Invents.
Invents. So he's gonna get a culture 4.
Okay. He doesn't have that. That's their first culture one. And done. Our turn. All right. So our options are those and those. I want something with a chain.
Yeah.
The problem is we do have somebody to move now.
Right.
We have a way to Eureka. That's the leader without looking
we can
too
move
deep
them
into it.
anywhere, right?
Yes. And then go wherever basically wherever the sage is.
Gain influence.
Unfortunately, the action I want to be able to do, we can't do.
Which is what, share?
Yeah, yeah. Present an idea.
Present an idea?
Yeah.
Well, we have these, which.
Oh, if you
unless
do
we're-
one, you can do the other, right?
Yeah, unless we're gonna find a way to get influence, we might as well spend it now, because we're gonna lose it.
Right.
So, and you have to spend an influence to do those. So, there's travel and share, and then present and invent. And we do want to share these. These are important for us to share.
Well, this is the number one priority to share. So again, going back to the move and being able to share that, I think that's the right answer.
But we can't invent anywhere. Oh, we can move our guy anywhere. That's right.
Yeah. And we can invent.
Hold on. This fries my brain. We share, move him here, add an economy token to here, put him here. I think that'll give us... Right, you gain influence. By that point, we'll have majority here. We gain influence. See what I'm saying?
All right. So you're saying go present or share first?
Share first.
All right. Let's just try it.
Chain, move, chain, gain influence. Gain influence where we shared.
All right. Let's do it. All right. So we're going to share. He gains 2 points for that.
Right.
Because his marker's already there.
Yeah.
All right,
So
so
we're going to gain a lot more points now, too.
all right, so sharing. We are sharing that one. Idea owner gains victory points for it, so that's going to be 6 points.
Gross.
Yes, that goes out there. The inventor gets the card, also gross.
It's going to not put us on majority, though. Oh, but we don't have military. I don't know. Let's do that.
Innovator gets the new citizen, and both go out there. Activate the wealth tile. That's the important one. Okay.
Now, we can... Oh, we didn't get the economy token. Damn it. Because we didn't get it. So...
Okay. So that's done. Then we'll spend an influence to activate that tile. Right?
Yeah, but the whole turn's moot.
Why?
Because I was going to move here to gain influence here.
We can move there. We're moving. We can move too. We can move anywhere.
I know, but I was going to gain the influence here.
Oh,
but
we don't have plurality.
It was contingent on
adding
a special
I
stuff
see.
there. So.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But I mean, there's other things we can do though. We could innovate.
Move on the ship. Wait. Bart says present and then get the share from presenting in the lower right. Oh, yeah.
That's a good idea.
And then we can move.
Right.
Yeah.
We've already shared.
Well, no, just
Okay.
that's fine. Which one do we care about more?
We got to walk all this back.
No, we don't.
No.
No, because we're going to be able to.
Oh, I see. Okay, we're just starting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just starting in a different place.
I had to look back one more step.
Yeah. So there we go. So we will go ahead and play the idea card, send specialist. So we need to spend 1. We don't have it. That'll go there. Then take a new idea card. Well, we get to do that, and we'll go ahead and figure that out in a minute. Probably going to be catapult is my guess, but we'll figure that out. Then share. We just shared. Then spent the influence. Now we get to move. And we can move up to 2 if we want. So we need 3 influence, unfortunately, to be able to do that. So we can't.
Well, we can't do this anyway because we already have someone there.
So be it.
I mean, this is...
If we were to come here, it would pull somebody from out here, but it would give us a economy tile. And then we could do one of those.
Yeah, influence is not going to do it. We could Eureka again,
No, we could, right. So then
which gives us these.
either remove, recall, that doesn't help us. Another share, we could share that one.
We do want to share that one. So
I like it. Let's do it. So there. All right. So we're going to move.
Yeah, so we're chaining that, so that's costing us an influence, which I already spent.
Right. So that will flip over.
Yep.
That costs the chain.
It will flip over too, though.
Yeah. So here, so I don't forget. Done. So then we will go ahead and go there.
You want to put 2 there or 1?
I mean, or do we play 3? Oh, we can only move 2, right? Yeah. Why don't we move them both? I'm fine with that. Yeah. Oh, good call. He goes back 2 points too. That's another reason to do that. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right. Landlord stuff. Okay. So let me see.
I was laughing at Shelley's comment. Poor
Oh.
John's brain.
Oh yeah, I know. All right. So recalling somebody. We can first off we go here for the wealth.
Yep.
Not wealth. Sorry.
Economy. Yep.
Right. Figure out the economy tile while I'm doing this. Then please. Then we can recall from one space. I think we recall.
Yeah, I mean, we
from
don't
that.
want to start losing.
Right.
We just moved over.
And that will go
Yep.
another thinker. Done. Then we can do one of these. So that'll be a Eureka. The Eureka.
Yep. So we're gonna move. We're gonna move our.
So the cotton goes away.
Yep.
Crane goes.
Yep.
And we literally have no clue.
Oh, we're already in era 4 though.
We can't advance. Son of a.
So.
Yeah, we can't Eureka.
Yeah, we
so
can't Eureka.
my bad. My bad. My bad. Oh, wrong one. That one.
This one, yeah.
Slide those back up.
So we could.
We're still doing. We're not rolling it all the
no,
way
no,
back.
no, no. Instead of moving here, we could move here and innovate.
I'm fine with that. So instead,
Well,
what? Oh, but then that's our second link and we don't get a third,
yeah, because it would give us a travel action.
which we can't use.
Yeah. Or it would give us an influence action, which we can't.
Oh, you know what? No, we're still going to do it. I got it. Roll this back. There. Apologies, y'all. So that will then, that was here. That was there. So that rolled that back. So instead of coming here, we come here because we still need that tile.
Mhm.
So we just innovate and say to hell with it. It's not ideal.
Waste the chain action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There. So that will flip. So we get to innovate. We're going to innovate there because we need that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can't innovate this one, or else maybe we would. So we need to place one there, which is here. Gain a specialist matching the invention. Okay, gain one. So that will be. Wait.
Could
There.
have invented this too over here. But, okay.
And we're done. And we lose out on the. But that's it. I'm fine.
That's the
with that.
beauty of this game, by the way. This
Right.
Yeah. It's just so much to think about. It's awesome.
So be it. Now we have to choose a card. That's it.
Yeah. I would say crane, windmill.
Or
catapult?
honestly, I think catapult.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, done.
And we're not progressing.
Vital says we're missing a culture tile. Where did we get a culture tile? Oh, from moving. Yeah, get military. He is totally right. And military is when we gain it number 1. Yeah. All right. Yep. Thanks, Vital. Forgot that. All right. We're done. End of the era.
End of the era. Yep.
So, walk us through it for them.
Shuffle all his cards back in.
Okay.
In the bottom, put them bottom of the deck.
Yep.
He's not getting a new chain action token. Kronos places one of his influence tokens on the board. So you look where his season pillar is and move to the next region where he does not already have an influence token. Yep. So looks to where his season pillar is and moves it to the next region. So he's going to move. Going to go here. They're going to score 4 points.
Okay.
Yep. Kronos takes a new milestone and advances in eras. So that's going to go down. Kronos is blue, right?
And the rightmost.
Yep. Just paper.
And then he gets that. Okay.
He's going to get the turn order.
Yep.
deal. Still one more milestone. The non-player moves their milestone to the common knowledge display. So this is the non-player. Yeah.
So this will go away.
Yep. That's
That will come home to him. That goes out there. Okay.
Yep. Okay, and then we refill this.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. He didn't get any sages. Yeah. All right. So now we just go through normal era. End of the era. So adjust turn order. So that's now Chronos.
And we don't lose any influence.
Correct. Everyone gets re-energized.
Okay.
We get all of our pillars back, economy tokens, and sages. Go back to the board.
And sage goes back out there. Yeah, there's 8 points out there. We need those.
Yep. Milestone display we've already replenished, and then the era is 4. So any 3s we discard. So we're getting rid of that lighthouse.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing terrible on building. All right. Or
We get to pick
presenting an
and
idea.
glass goes away too. That's also a 3.
It does.
Yep.
There we go. And we get to take one. Windmill isn't.
So I
okay.
think, yeah. So they have to kind of go.
Oh, B should have. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This was.
Fair point. Yep. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah. All right. So new era. I believe that's it, right?
Yeah, we have to choose one to build. And
Right.
it's Mariner's Compass or paper. Mathematics is common. I think we go Mariner's Compass.
Yeah.
All right. All right, new round. So this is placing pillars, but Kronos goes. Kronos will move.
Mm-hmm.
He will present.
Is that an idea? Yep.
Windmill comes out.
And he gets 2 out there.
Yep.
That's it. All right, Hephaestus.
All right. Hephaestus. All right. So, gonna move.
So he moves to the next region with a sage.
All right. So he is here. There.
Yep. Place a citizen from his supply and
Done.
move the sage to his board. He gains a progress tile matching the idea invention in that region.
So that is white 4.
Does he have that yet? He may.
No.
No? Okay.
I think we do. We do not.
If he still has a chain token, he does. And the knowledge tile is action side up, which it is. He flips the tile and then attempts the next action on his drawn card.
Okay.
So,
Done.
Which is
So now that
Call
will be
specialist.
recall specialist.
Yep, I don't think he's done this yet. So move Hephaestus to the next region with at least one of his citizens.
Okay, so going from 4 to 5, done.
Yep, he brings one citizen back to his supply and then gains a progress tile matching idea invention in that region.
Which, hold on, will be,
Tech 5.
yep. That he might. Nope.
That's the last one of those. And then he has another chain token. Right?
Yes.
So that is
So he just did that. So now
share.
he's going to share.
Move Hephaestus to the next region where he can share an invention.
So no,
No.
no, No. No. No.
He can't share.
He can't share.
Yeah.
So do we skip it or does it go to the next one? I think it goes to the next one.
I think he stops. Next 4 actions all give. If the next action on the card is not possible, he ends his turn even if he still has a chain action token available.
Goes to the next one. I thought so.
Okay.
Okay. So, cannot do that. So now comes to invent.
Invent.
So instead,
Move his pillar to the next region where an idea card has not been invented.
so here, there.
Yep. We have the required milestone. Obviously, Crane has been out there for a while.
Yep. He gets that and flip it.
Yep. And then he's going to get technology 6.
He has it.
Yeah,
Technology 7. He does not.
Nope. There's still 3 of them. 2 of them.
All right, he's done.
Yep. Where's his other chain token?
Oh, damn.
Oh, here
Hold
it is.
on. That was on move.
That's
What
all
is it with worker placement games where I keep forgetting to place the damn workers?
Here's his
So-
other chain token.
Oh. Hold on. Okay, Shelly said goes to the next one. Vitel says skip it.
That's what I
So
thought.
skip it. No, skip it meaning go to the next one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Oh, wait. Okay. Read what it says in the...
Here, you can read it. It's right here. It says if you can't do it.
The next 4 actions I'll give chain actions. Da-da-da-da-da. Instead he tells... If there's no action underneath, loop back around. If the next action on the card's not possible, he ends his turn. So, nope, back it up. So, he didn't invent that. Apologies, guys. Flip that back. He goes back. That comes back. That'll come back. And then he also gives this one
Returns
back.
that.
All good. It's all right.
All right, so our turn.
Yes, we are placing a pillar.
So we got to get these points out. So sharing that is not bad. That's 6 points right there. Inventing Caravel.
Moving also.
Getting some influence, gaining influence somewhere.
So move to... Yeah, there's 10 points out there. Yeah, we need to move to be able to... a moment, we get our 1 link back. Where are they? There's that one.
Because sharing this will get us 6 points. That's 6 of those points.
Where's the other link? There it is. I think that's the priority, scoring the 10 points there.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree.
So, but that's a dead end. Is there anything that moves that gets us? Oh, come on. Where is it? Oh, I like that idea. Yeah. Okay, done. There. Is there anything out here that allows us to move? I don't see it. God, that feels so terrible, but I think we just eat it.
Just get the 10 points, yeah.
mean, it's not a terrible idea to move that there.
Yeah, because then we'll have. Then we can do a gain influence action over there.
Right. Let's not overthink it. He gets 2 points out of it, but figure out what white. Yeah. Go ahead, work on that while I do this. So that will go there. We will go ahead and use our chain to flip all these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points. There. 16. And these all flip.
Yep. That's definitely solid.
And that comes home. Done. Next action.
That was it, right?
Yep.
No chains. Okay. So Kronos. He's gonna present an idea.
That will go there. 2 of these out.
Mm-hmm.
There. Okay. Anything else I'm forgetting?
No, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
And then Hephaestus card.
Now he will present, and there's no chaining.
Share. He's gonna share that.
Sorry.
So
the light bulb action.
yeah, it's basically what just happened. I don't think anything's changed. He can't share anything. Because he doesn't have any.
You're right. He's not on any of the cards. He cannot. You're right. He cannot share. So he is going to move. So instead, he cannot move because he already has a pillar out there.
Yep.
Eureka, he cannot do. He cannot recall a diplomat. Again, can't do that.
Yep.
Can't do that.
Yep.
So he's going to invent
Yep.
that he can do.
Yep. Which is nice because it takes away his chain actions. So.
By the way, what culture token are we taking?
I think propaganda.
All right.
When you gain influence, you have a discount of 1 citizen. It's already taken. Sorry. We'll do politics then.
All right.
That just lets us take any.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Done. So
right,
Hephaestus moves. He can invent that, so he will.
Yep.
Yeah, Crane's on the board. He's
Yep.
good.
Puts a person there, and it's going to be technology 6.
Which I know he has. So technology 7 now.
Yep.
And flip the card.
Yep.
And no chaining for that.
Correct.
Done.
Yep.
Back to us.
Back to us. So there's 6. Like I was saying, there's 6 points out there. If we share it, we could gain influence.
We can gain influence here.
Mm-hmm. So that's a call specialist though. We don't want to lose anybody.
No, we don't. You're right. Innovating here.
Invading there would let us gain influence. Yep. That might be the way to go because then we get in there. And we only have 1 chain token, so
We need to get more dudes on the map. Oh, there's so much to do.
if we share this idea, we'll get 3 out there.
That gets 3 out there. Maybe, okay. So sharing the idea is this.
Mhm.
Work backwards. If we move, which we can't directly,
Yeah, we could do that, but that's kind of pointless. Sending a diplomat there because we already have sail. It's
yeah.
yeah.
I'm just looking at ways to be able to do it.
Yeah. Event presents. Doesn't do us any good.
I feel like we're not doing well, but that's all right. Well done. That's all right. Okay, so moving's now. Hold on. And we only have 1 link. Eureka allows us to move. If we move, we then can present. The only thing is recalling a guy. Oh, but if we present, it's okay. We could Eureka.
No.
Yeah, we can. Hold on. Let me find it. I had it.
Well, no, we're it's the same issue. Error 4.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
No, we can.
Oh, error 4.
No,
yeah, you're
no,
right.
no.
You're right. Yeah.
Okay. How did I have it in my head? Son of a... Maybe I didn't. Maybe I was just wrong.
If we Eureka, we can share this invention.
Right. But we can't because we're there.
Right.
So we need to be able to do it another way. Oh, it was here. It was here. No, it was here. But if we're sharing, we have enough. That. I think that's the right answer.
Yeah.
Not going to take any longer.
Okay. So we get an economy. Yeah.
Figure out an economy tile. That's your job now. So we can recall one. No, I'm just saying to try and keep it moving.
Yeah.
I'm going to recall one that is going to come back as a trader there. Then we get to do one of these. That's our Eureka. The Eureka will be... something that we would like to be able to do. I'm thinking this to be able to recall it for the move action, I think is the right thing. I'm not worried about the cards so much as the action. Any opposition to that? Okay. So this comes off. Slide those down if you would, please.
And crane.
That will then go there.
And we said we're going to share.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, because we don't have any more links. So yes.
Yep.
So now we're going to share. Which tile are we taking?
I think warehouse.
Oh, but if we do this, we can't. Oh, wait, you are allowed more, I believe. You were not capped at 4. Vital, I believe you can have more than 4 in a given round. I don't think. I vaguely remember that. God, I hope so. Let's assume we are. So, sharing this one. That is going to be 3.
So 6 points.
3 each, so that's 6 points, like you said. Those will go out there. Then the inventor, that goes out, and we get this.
Yep.
And then nobody innovated. But we get the, well, yeah, you can have more than 4. All right, so which tile are we?
Warehouse.
Okay, take warehouse.
Okay, what was it? Number 4. Just gives us a discount onto in case we need it.
Fine. And I think we established we are taking that.
Yep,
done.
Definitely.
Done. So now we're going to go ahead and place. All right. See, that works. I thought so. Hey, well, good thing we have a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's got to go out.
Yeah, we want that.
We're allowed to place all 5, theoretically.
Because of our... Oh, because of our +1.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one, I think, goes here. That is 2. That is 5. That costs us 5, and we get that. I'm going to hold on to those. 5. 2, 4, 5 to place that one.
Mm.
Military feels right.
Yeah, just to have majority, yep.
1, 2, 3 discount. That's 3.
Yep.
Seems all right.
Yeah, you can't have more than 4 at the end of the turn. So
That is free. I
Yep.
see no reason not to.
it's upside down too.
There's also that. um, that has to go there. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What?
Why would you put it there?
Oh,
Yeah, I think this should go there.
you're right.
Yeah.
Well, then this one can go anywhere, right?
Yeah, it's not gonna score.
Okay, so we've punted on that. Well, sort of.
Yeah, we just made room for other things basically.
That's free. Then this was going to come down here.
And I believe you can put that new economy token.
Oh,
on this.
well, we have 3 of them. I'm not too worried about it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But what I mean is you can put it on this.
Oh, yeah, we're going to. So there costs 4. 2, 3, 4. And that's all our tiles. Is that doable?
Yeah, it looks good to me. Yeah,
Then we can...
I think you do that. Yeah.
I would argue we could have already done that.
Right, yeah.
Grab us another white one.
We don't have many guys left though.
I hear. Grab us a white one.
Okay.
No, seriously, grab us. Go ahead.
You have to choose between economy and wealth.
Yeah. Oh.
So we could just ditch this one. Then.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Okay. So we might as well not do that then either. Now, we could do it next time.
Fair. You're right. So we still have all of them. But it costs us 2 more workers.
2 more workers.
So be it.
Yeah.
1, 2, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
We're about to get them back.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Sort of.
The one that we will do, though, is place somebody out in the world. So now because we want 3, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
So we want a 3rd one there.
All right, so we're going to Epoch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Draw.
Kronos first.
Sorry.
Yep. And he's going here, so that's present an idea. 2 guys.
There, and refill.
Okay, now Hephaestus.
All right, innovate.
Innovate. Move him to the next region where he can place a citizen.
Cannot innovate. Because there.
Yeah.
Okay, so then after innovate, is cannot do that. Move.
Oh, he can.
You're right, he can. Sorry. Looking
That's
at the
gonna
wrong
give
one.
us
Oh, hey, awesome.
influence,
It gets us
right?
an influence.
Yeah.
There we go. So this is
call
recall.
specialists.
Yep. He
Move him
moves.
to the next region with
Yep.
at least one of his citizens. He brings one of them back, and he gets a progress tile matching that.
I'm sorry,
7.
Tech 7, Tech 1. Tech 1.
Tech 1. Okay. And then he has a chain action.
Okay. So we are here. That was here. So then moves.
To the next region with a sage.
There.
Place a citizen from a supply there and move the sage to his board. Then he gets
Place a citizen, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Then he gets the progress tile deal, which is culture. What is that, 2?
Culture 1.
Culture 1. Does he have that one?
He does not.
Okay.
Okay. And he links one more time. No, because the link for that, he's done. He's out of links.
Yeah.
Okay. He's done. Our turn.
Okay.
So we're moving there. So we have those 2 or those 2. invent, diplomat, or recall diplomat, which allows us to move. And by the way, we have 2 links.
Mm-hmm.
So moving, if we recalled that, I don't know that we want to. Is there anything we want to share? Is there a reason? No. But if we move, go ahead.
If we innovate, gain influence here.
Fair.
5 points, bunch of influence points.
And
then
3 is one of the ones we want. So that's 3.
And then we can
1,
chain one of
3,
these.
1, 3, and 5.
Yeah.
So 1
And then we can invent here. Because that influence token will come out, and that gives us access to 3 new.
Well, the other thing is, we need all 3 of those. Yeah, that's not happening.
I think my vote would be innovate here, chain, gain influence here, put influence
Yes.
out, chain one of these, which would be invent that.
Done. Let's do it. So, yep.
Oh no.
There.
Yep.
All right. So, innovating here. So, innovating, send a specialist. So, that's got to be there. We don't have any. That will go.
We're gonna have. It looks like we're gonna have just enough people.
Yep. Gain a specialist, matching the invention, which is going to be there. And then perform the chain, which is influence.
Mm-hmm.
So, gaining influence. Choose the map region. That's going to be there. So then we need to have no influence there. We don't. We need to have majority. We do. And we need to have at least 3. So all 3 come home. All 3 go there. And this goes out 5 points for yellow. Then we gain
3 influence.
3 influence. And we can perform the chain action on between any of these.
Yep. So we can gain 1 more influence. We can present
Gives
an
us
idea,
a 3rd. No, it doesn't, because we're about to lose it. So no.
or we can invent.
So I think we stick with inventing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we flip this. That is the other chain out there. And we're going to invent that. So to invent it, then.
So we're going to get a tile set, a tech tile, which we're not going to be able to do now anyway, but.
Fair. So. There.
Yep.
Then, sorry, invent. There we go. Check the milestone. We have sailing clearly. Send a specialist, so it's going to require 2.
Yeah, 1 to exhaust, 1 to send.
So 1 to exhaust and 1 to come out here. That flips, and we're done. That's it.
Yep. And we're not going to build anything. We can pick a tech tile now.
We have 2 and 5 currently.
So let's take
Break the rule.
break the rule.
I mean,
Yeah, it might need it at the end.
that's my thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that is end of the era, right?
Yes. So run us through the end of era stuff, please.
Yep. Festus Shovels has used cards back in. It's end of era 4, so he's going to get a 3rd chain token down there. Kronos is going to move to the next area without one of his influence. So it's going to be up here. And he gets 5 points.
Got it.
Alright, so Kronos is going to take a new milestone. So mining.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, he's talking about
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
This is going to go away. Kronos is going to get a new milestone. He's going to take,
The far right.
yep,
That'll go there.
which is going to move him to 5.
Okay.
I think
Yeah, should have, Vital. I see that.
finally, then if there are still one or more milestones, the non-player moves their milestone to the common knowledge display in places.
So sailing comes back.
Yep. So non-player. So
Yep.
Greek fire.
C, D, D, and then
And I
that.
think it's going to happen again though, because then it says this didn't happen before. If the third or fourth milestone is still available, they are placed in the common display. So
Electricity.
electricity and then mathematics.
Common. All right. Mathematics dies.
Yes.
Right. Well, it doesn't die. You know what I mean.
Yeah, and then that should all be in the right order.
There we go.
Cool.
All right.
And so,
Keep going.
Yep. All right. So now we're doing regular era change.
So
which
turn
is all
order
this.
stays.
Influence, we go down 1.
Okay.
Everybody wakes up. We return our pillars.
Okay.
His sages come back, so that's 4 points for the bad guys.
We get
We get a new scholar.
that, and that will go there. Okay.
Economy tokens come back, which is just that 1.
Oh, that ruins me. Okay.
Milestones are good. So
Yep.
I'll put these out. And we're in era 5 now, so any era 4s go away.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
We are terrible at inventing things or presenting ideas. But we replace them, right?
Yes.
Well, at least there's that, I guess.
Yep.
We have vaccination. I mean, microscope and penicillin. Arguably, microscope first. What do you think? I mean, everybody has Greek fire already, I
Bye,
believe.
Vital. Love
Have
the
a good
game.
night,
Awesome
Vital.
game. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out.
Um,
I mean, again, penicillin. Like, they're
Yeah.
all white, so
Yeah.
we already have that. All right.
all right. Last 3 turns here.
All right. Let's
Kronos.
Let's bust it.
Let's bust it. Yep.
All right.
There's
goes
no
to
idea here.
5. Dynamite. Dynamite.
He gets 1,
Okay.
and that's it. Hephaestus. He has 3 chain tokens now.
Present an idea. Cannot. They're all full.
Yeah.
So then this is gain influence. I assume he's going to be able to.
Yep.
No, he cannot. Check that. Next, invent. That I know he can. So there. All right. He's here. Hold on. Let's grab our chains back. Where's the other one? Right there. Thank you.
I think it's going to be this one.
All right, so here, can invent. You are correct, sir. We'll go there.
So he puts 1 out, and they're going to get culture 5.
Yep.
He has 1?
No,
Oh, okay.
he can.
Okay.
I'm so terrified of how bad the scoring is going to be at this. Not
Look
gonna
at
lie.
that stack.
That's it. No chain.
All right.
Us.
All right. Where can we get some points fast?
Okay.
So we need this. So if we can share this invention, that'll get us that.
I mean, it's only 6 points. I mean,
That's true.
it's only 6. Whereas, if we can't present that. We could share those 3.
Yeah. So this is 3 points for every 2 inventions. So that's 6 points right now.
This is 2
They're
for
different.
every set.
Yep. And we have a lot. So,
2 per.
Yeah.
So whatever. So that's 8 right now.
Or 1 for
Or
every
1
2.
for every 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. That's 8.
Yeah, those are good. We should get this.
We could share this. sorry, that should be flipped.
We send a diplomat. We could share. What?
And if we share, yeah, I mean, it's 8 points. That's pretty solid.
And we want to get it before they do, because that's going to get shared soon. Kronos is coming.
Let's just do it. So that we're talking about. So sending a diplomat.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure. Hold on. Just looking if there's a better way to do it. If we were... move, because these guys aren't doing us any good there. Move and share as an option.
Oh, right. Yeah, because we could get the influence game in here. That's better. Move 2 of them in there.
And it gets us a sage.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets us a tile.
Yeah.
Or, hold on, back up. Eureka, but Eureka is here, which is that, which we don't want to do. But if we recall a diplomat, we can move. And recalling just gets more on the board, which we're gonna share it anyway, so that's probably better than moving. But this gets us the tile.
Right.
And the tile is a guaranteed 3 points on top. Stick with it. All right, figure out what white tile. We have 1. We don't have 2 or 4.
Pickings are slim. So
2 or 4.
2 is our only choice.
Okay, how about we take 2?
Yeah.
Good choice. What does 2 do, by the way?
2.
We can move up to 2.
Those 2 don't do.
There.
When you call specialists back, you can call them from any number of specialists home from any number of map regions.
I mean,
yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
So, chain, take the sage, share. All right, so sharing is the idea owner, and we're going to share that one, we said, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to get 2 points.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Sorry. That goes out. He gets this. The innovator gets this and that. Goes there. And we get that tile.
That's the one we want, not this one, right?
I think so, because if we get more dudes, I guess... If both of these end up there, we're 1 short from an extra point.
Oh, these count too, I think.
I think
for this one, but not for that one. I think, because
all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay. Good. Done. So now the question is, you know what? You said we have, hold on, we have no more white that we can get. 4 is gone.
4 is gone.
Okay. So then a wealth tile, which doesn't really matter.
Oh, an economy tile, right?
Yeah. Sorry. An economy tile.
It matters in the sense that we don't want to spend influence. Like, it takes up a spot, so...
So that's bad.
No. What I mean is, if we take it, whether we need it or not, we don't have to spend it.
We don't have to spend the influence.
Yeah.
Oh, whether we take it or not. All right, then pick one. Anything but 1 and 3. Go for it.
Anyone but 1 and 3. Okay, so 5.
Okay, done. And then we will build.
So yeah, put the economy token on here. Right, that's what we just did. Yeah.
So done.
Do we want to send anybody out? I don't. We can wait on that. Because right now we have influence here, but we could put one out there. Actually, it's plurality, you said, so
Yeah,
we need a 5th one?
No, we're fine. No,
Oh, okay,
we're good.
Okay.
All right. No influence. 2, 3, 4. because there can't be any more there. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then might as well. So that's a discount of 2, 3, 4, 5, and it costs 1, 2, 3, 4 to place it. We will place that one there. So that was the 5 discount. This cost 1, 2, 3 minus 1. We owe 2 for that. This guy, I guess, has to go there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Oof.
4, 5. That's everybody. We have 3 spots left on our board.
Okay.
That allows us to not. So we have 3 spots left, so we wouldn't lose the influence with it there. Okay.
Yep.
Whew. All right. So that's it.
I think that was everything.
Bring our
right?
chain. We still have 2 chain. Done.
All right. Kronos.
Kronos goes there.
He's going to share it.
All right. So
yeah, it's basically
the idea is so he gets 8 points. Oh, God. 63. Those go out. The inventor gets that, and the car. We are gonna get eviscerated. But
and
we're having fun doing it. No innovation, and he takes.
And he doesn't have F. He has
PSG.
G.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
All right, and he's done. So now. Hephaestus will invent. I imagine there's something to invent. There is. So that'll go. Never mind. Cannot invent.
Yep.
He can present now. There's 2 open spots. So he will and no chain. I like that.
I like that too.
That'll go
It's
there.
going right next door.
That'll go.
Grab
Hey,
it.
TV.
All right. And 2 of his
I
fellers.
mean, it's just 10 points. Oh, God.
And then the 6 heirs have 5 points just for inventing them. Like
good to know.
Yeah.
All right. Our turn.
I don't know
Our
if we're gonna get to those,
last. No, we have 2 actions left, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're so points here, influence, right?
So
and,
that is this.
Yep, and we get
Potentially.
end of the game. Yeah. That'll be 2 influence just to take that action. I mean, we would get 2 influence, so.
Oh, by the way, we need to share that. You said, I mean, it's 6 points, which is going to be for this. The other option is if we don't fill it with that wealth tile, the other option is another one of these. Which that is invent.
We don't want them to share it because we don't want them to get these. So
okay,
you can
that's
see
fair
it as
point.
6 points plus whatever the plus 3. I think.
Sure.
So, oh yeah, they're 4 points each for them at the end of the game.
Share. We need 5 guys. Pause. Here we go. This as an action there. We'll go ahead and grab a new guy into there. Then we need a way to move. There. We recall him. Becomes a scholar. We get a move action. Hold on. I had it. Damn it. Is it a move? Hold on. We said to share.
You can move here and do it.
No, there. Hold on. I'm lost in my head. We wanted to do that, but we also talked. So that was this. That was it. That recalls. That allows us to move. I guess we can move this guy. There.
Yep.
Moving.
Economy or Yep, culture tile.
but we don't get it. That's the only downside.
But
Is that a big deal?
But I think you can put the aspiration tile out, and it still takes up a spot to lower influence cost.
We're not going to place it this turn anyways.
Right.
It would be next turn. The only other thing in lieu of a move was
Gets us
doing
another sage,
that.
too.
It does get us another sage. Let's do it. There. So one link. Then it's going to be influence.
Yep.
So gaining influence, we're choosing here.
Mm-hmm.
We have majority, the whole 9 yards. All 5 are coming home.
Yep.
All 5 will become artisans. Hang out. Get in there. Okay.
We're putting the final one out?
Yeah, we're putting this one out, which is 5 points.
Yep.
We gain the 5 point and we gain 3 influence. Then we can, as a chain, share.
Yep.
So that's our last action. I'm just pulling these back so don't forget
Yep.
them. And we're going to share that one.
Okay.
So now sharing that,
So it's 3 points.
that's not so terrible.
Yep.
Okay. But this is there. But the innovator, we get 2 of them out there, or that and 1 more. We only have 1 more guy, by the way.
And we get
And we get that, and that will go here. And I would argue
that's what I was saying.
that.
Yeah.
So we would spend 1 influence, but we're going to lose. Oh, we don't lose it. Oh, we do.
Well,
No, we go straight in. No, we don't. We do not go down because we don't do that. We go straight into scoring.
Yeah. So next turn, on our last epoch, we should get some more tiles. That way we only have to spend 1 influence instead
So,
of 2.
but this is completely wasted, right? So we need 2 tiles in a perfect world. 1, and we don't lose the influence, so
Right.
that's okay. All right, we're done. Next one.
All right. So we're going to the epoch.
All right, so Kronos moves to there, invents it.
Events. Mathematics we're good.
That goes there.
They're going
That
to get a
flips.
7 tech.
There's no way they don't have that. Oh.
Kronos may not.
You are correct. He does not.
Okay.
And done.
Hephaestus.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we should check our goal cards.
Yeah, I kind of.
I know which one we're not going to score.
Yeah,
and
fair.
that's the bottom one. So.
Correct. All right. So here is share cannot. 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 Can move.
Yeah.
And will.
Move Hephaestus to the next region with a sage.
All right, hold on. First off, this will go here. We get an influence. Hold
He's
on.
gonna go. Oh, nice.
Okay, so he's moving.
So next
Okay.
with a sage.
Yes.
Place a citizen from his supply there and move the sage to his board.
Hold on. All right, done.
He's going to get a 7 tech, which they're gone.
1.
Does he have a 1 tech?
Hold on. It's a shorter list what he doesn't have. 1,
I saw
2,
it. He has it.
3, 4.
He doesn't have a 4. Okay.
There you go. 4 is the only one I think he doesn't have.
Yep.
Very tech-minded. Okay.
If he still has a chain action token and the
He
knowledge
does.
tile is face up it is, he flips the tile and attempts the next action on the drawn card.
All right, that is there.
Yep, so that is call. Move Hephaestus to the next region with at least one of his citizens.
So hold on one second. Back up.
Yep.
He has the link there for that. So does that mean... Oh, no. He doesn't spend a second one
Yeah.
for that. Sorry.
Yep.
Continue.
So he's going to move to the next region with his citizen. Brings
Yep.
it back to the supply. So you can take that back, this one.
Okay.
Then gains a progress tile matching the ID invention card in that region. So
White 1.
running low
He has
there.
it. 2 or 3?
2's right here. Okay. And then we're going to do another chain.
He in fact will.
So that's present.
And so presenting now, I'm sure.
Can't. Oh, he can present this one.
There. Yep.
Oh, not present. Share. Yep. Yeah. So he can move.
Yep.
So move him to this region. Yeah, so it's just going to be, so they're going to get 5 points.
God, stop that. 71. That
This
goes
is going
out.
to go
They
here.
get
They're going to
another.
get the card and this.
This is going poorly. And done. Thank God.
That was his last chain token?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
no.
he can't chain anyway.
That's it. He's
Yeah.
done chaining because.
That's the end of their game as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, right?
So-
Seriously, to hell with these guys. Okay.
That's what
We have
happens when
one
you go
action.
against two gods.
Right? 2, 3, 5, and 7.
Yep.
So we have 2, 3, 5, 7.
Not going to happen.
Not gonna happen. So we got 6, and then 1, 2, 3, and 5.
We have a 5.
1, 2, 3.
If we move,
2 of them, that would get us in all of them.
yeah, about how we move to
Oh,
both.
because we need an extra. Yeah, about that.
And if we have 2, it's only 1 point, right? Yeah. 1 point doesn't seem worth it. I feel like there's other ways.
Yeah. Okay.
Sharing this would give us 6 points.
Why 6?
3 for every 2.
Oh,
inventions.
right. Yeah. It'd be more than that. It'd be another 3 points because
Oh,
that
because
would
it's
go there.
in there. So if we share that, that would get us in this region. That doesn't do us anything.
Yeah, it's a 3.
Oh, 3. 1 point.
Okay, so sharing is an option here.
Sharing and moving somehow.
I feel like that's all we've done
We have
all
3
game.
chain tokens too.
We do. Okay. So we have there or there. So this, recalling from the world.
Oh, we need to get some. We need these
Yes.
too. So
Well, that and that gets us this and another, but that doesn't score us anything. So in a perfect world, oh no, we blocked that out. You know what? As long as we get 1. So if we get that 1, which we will get, that's not so bad. Eureka.
I'd say send it.
Eureka allows us to share. Okay, hey, how about this? We have a bunch of tokens. Let's just figure it out. There.
Okay.
So, this is number 1. Then we get to recall any one dude, which that would be from here. And that will go, because we need more artisans in the world, clearly. And then we get to do one of these. One of these is a Eureka.
Okay.
I think so.
So vaccination.
Yeah,
That's gonna
so
give us another one.
that will, I mean, it's points,
Yeah,
right?
Scholar. Yep.
Okay, and I don't
think it
really
matters.
think it matters.
Yeah.
AI scares me. Let's go, computer. There. Hey, look at that. That's our last dude out.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, so now Eureka up there, that allows us to share.
Mm-hmm.
Do any of those... We don't have enough. What I'm looking at is we don't have enough to do that. We could present. That doesn't help us. Recalling another doesn't help us. I guess we share and call it good.
Yeah.
That wasn't nearly as exciting as I wanted it to be. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't we take the tile that allows us to do anything before on the line?
Yeah, this one. Probably
This. Yes.
Politics. When you advance your error marker in the Eureka action, you may instead apply the effect of any other space in this or previous errors.
Okay.
So anything except for turn order, obviously.
Well, hear me out.
Okay.
We want to share eventually. The actions that allow us a share action are what? Placing out here, sending the diplomat, which that's not one of the things that's out there. You said, I hear you. How many points is this? That's 4 for this. Plus
6 at the end of the game.
6, so that's 10. That's worth more than what I was thinking.
And then when it goes out here, it's 3.
It's even more.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah. I guess we just share. I was just wondering whether or not moving.
If there was a better way.
Well, the thing is, moving and then here, that's 8 points.
Oh.
But we've already established. I think we just share it. Move it up.
Yeah. Okay. There might be a way.
There might be. So idea owner gains victory. Okay, so we get 4 points for this.
Yep.
Then the inventor gets that, and hey, unfortunately, it's a half point. No there, and we get this.
Yep.
That goes there. We can grab a tile.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. And now
And we have this.
we have
available.
that.
I
So
mean,
we
we're
might as
maxed
well.
out,
Well, we might as well use it so we don't lose
We're
any.
just gonna go down 1, right? Oh no, yeah.
We're going down none because of that.
Yeah.
So this goes there. That is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. We literally don't have any more dudes, so that's pointless. And wait a minute.
Well, I
That
mean,
does not need to be there.
yeah.
That one
Sure,
wants
it'd be
to
3
be
more
there.
points, yeah.
And then unfortunately this isn't going to get connected, but we'll put it there, and that's 4. Yeah?
Sure.
Done. That's it.
So, do you want to score them first or us?
Yeah, them. So, okay. Now, let me see the solo thing real quick.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show folks. Right here. If you look, it says there are 2 ways to score the solo game here. Either just beat the combined score of both bots or try to achieve at least 8 accolades. We'll go through the accolades. I think we have time. We'll be able to do that.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, yeah, go ahead and score their stuff.
Are you sure? Because that's...
Yeah.
Okay. All
No, no, and then see if we can catch them.
So, we're doing medium.
Yeah.
I know Shelly wants us to do hard mode, but...
Yeah, not happening. Sorry, Shelly.
All right, so gather all progress and wealth tiles from Cronus and Hephaestus. To
Okay,
calculate,
done.
Yeah, to the final score. And the normal... So we're doing medium. Or
Yes.
no, normal, it's called.
Right, yeah.
Inventions score 3 points each. So, all their inventions.
Oh, God, I can't even lift this many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We're so screwed.
It's okay. It's all right. Our job isn't to win. Our job is to show the game off.
Yeah.
9, 3 points, 27.
So 80...
No, 98.
98. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Progress tiles are also 3 each.
That's all of these. And there we go.
Normally they'd be 2 each on easy mode, but I don't even know if that's
Oh, that doesn't matter.
matters.
Just making stacks of 5. 16 times 3 is... Oh, my God.
48.
16, no. Yeah, 40. Yeah, 48. So 2...
46.
40...
Because
146.
they're at
We've been
98.
lapped. Just for those scoring home.
And
okay.
then 4 points for each of those wealth tiles there, which looks like
1, 2, 3, 4, another 16 is 62.
62. All right.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
we
it.
got them. All right, we got them right where we want them, boys.
All right.
All right.
So,
Oh, by the way, real quick, that's what this is that that's what that tile, that card is. So, there you go. All right. Go ahead.
influence. So 10 points.
Hey, we pegged that.
Yep.
Can feel. All right, we got them.
And now those.
Okay. Oh, and well, let's start with our goals.
Oh, goals.
Make it dramatic.
Okay.
Okay.
So we can pick 2 out of the 3.
Right. Not that one.
Not that one. We
1, 2, 3, and 5. Where are we?
We are in 5,
5,
and 3.
and 3.
So that's 1 point.
I mean, chipping away. And then 2, 3, 5, and 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 5. So we got 3 of them. 6 points.
6 points. Yeah.
We got this. All right. So all we need from our board, 114.
Easy.
We got this.
Yeah.
Here we go. 3 points for every 2 goals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or any invented cards that are here. That's 5. So that looks like 6 points.
6 points. Yeah.
Almost got them. Almost there. So that one's done. Then here, 3 points for every group that is attached to this. Oh, there we go. 3, 6. All right, 102 more. We got this. Okay. 3 for each of these that are attached. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15.
Okay. So 76.
3 for each of these. That's 9.
So 85.
3 for each of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 24.
18.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 18.
18. So that's 105, 103.
Okay. And the coup de resistance. 1 for every 2 that you have, period. I believe there are 30. So I think that's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30.
15.
15 more. And we're done.
I'm wondering if we scored easy, what would it? So it's just 2 and 2, and 2, 2 and 3 instead of 3, 3 and 4.
Okay, so if it had been easy, okay, so let's roll them back 1 point per, right?
Yeah.
So that's 16. That's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is 37.
And then 4.
And then what? Oh, and then 4 more.
1 each. Yeah. I mean.
That's a little bit more respectful.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now how we want to get accolades? Yeah.
And Shelly says, if you scored at least 50 on your IP, you did good on your society. So I wasn't counting, but I know we got 15, we got 18, that's 33. So hold on. 33 and 9 is 42. 42 and 15 is 57. 57 and 6 is 63. 63 and 6 is 69 points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I'm good with that. All right.
Accolades?
Yeah, go for it. What do we got?
Did we beat the bot scoring? No.
Almost.
So there's 3 accolades that require beating the bots.
Okay, no, off the board.
Do we have 10 inventions?
Nope, we had 5.
Do we have 2 from Era 5?
Ha!
No. Did we score 6 plus wealth tiles?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, there's 1.
Do we have all 7 progress tiles from one type?
No, because we just missed by 1, damn it.
Yeah. Do we have all 7 spaces on the main board filled with ideas? No, there's 4 spaces missing filled with ideas. All of our presented cards currently on the main board are invented.
Nope. Nope.
It says all of your. We don't have any.
That you presented. I would argue yes, but no, that's 1.
Do we have all of our citizens in play? Yep.
Yes, 2.
Fill every space on your society's progress map.
Yeah.
We could have.
I mean,
right?
hold on. We had enough. We could have.
Yeah.
It was no point. So I'm gonna give us that
That's
one.
2,
That's
actually.
3.
Give us 2 for that one.
Oh, there's 4.
Yeah. And have 8+ influence into the game. Yes.
Yes.
So
that's 5.
So that makes us medieval.
All right. Hey, we're medieval.
Yeah. If we had one more, we'd be technologically advanced. But
Okay.
Yeah.
So what that tells me is accolades is easier than scoring, I think.
maybe, yeah, it depends
At
if you want to
least
be
early
medieval
on.
or not.
All right, that's a wrap. That is Inventions. So big thanks to Randall, everybody over at Eagle for sponsoring the stream. Thanks to Vital for hanging out today. Thanks for Shelly hanging out, and the rest of y'all. That was fun.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed that. And the bots are not nearly as intimidating as I thought they would be.
And if we weren't reading them, it'd be even quicker. So.
It really would.
Yeah.
So hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If so, like, subscribe, consider supporting the show, patreon.com/HTHQ. In addition to that, if you like this, let Vital and or the fine folks over at Eagle know. I'd certainly appreciate it. Helps the channel as well. So I'm Edward.
John.
We'll be back in 2.5 hours. Oh, I get to do Eric Martin on this. All right. We'll be back 2.5 hours or so with Aegis Theme. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Everybody take care. Well, I didn't even make it through a full cup of tea. That's crazy. Good stuff.